worked. X Premium.
Wow. So we're live on Twitter right now?
We are.
Wow. That's awesome. I mean, Elon Musk changed the rules, and now you have to have premium Twitter to go live.
It's just not right. It's just not right.
It's just not right, but luckily we're in a position to where we can pay, thanks to that 40% off deal that Twitter has right now, we're able to do that. We're making decent money over here.
We're making decent money. Decent.
Not great.
Not great.
But decent.
All right, let's see. I'm going to tweet this out. Even though it's already on Twitter, I'm just going to retweet it.
That's fair. And we're live on the YouTube, so whoever you souls are watching right now, hello. Ahmad, of course, is the first one in the chat. Simple Hobbies is here. Leslie Lewis is here. So hello, all. We're going to have a good crowd here. Looks like Cap's attempting to get in. Cap, I don't know if we have a box for you.
Oh, is he on his way over?
Yeah, it looks like Cap is in the car trying to get into the call.
Go, baby. All right, I'll get him in here. We'll put him.
The IT will work on it.
Yeah.
Matt, Simple Hobbies. Quincy will be joining us shortly. The link has been sent, so just awaiting. To be fair, we did say 8:30. We're starting it early.
Yeah.
Just to, say whatever we want to say and just make sure it works, more importantly.
Yeah, making sure it works is the big thing. That's what I'm talking about, Stevie. First like of the stream. Love it. All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Jack O'Grady, you are absolutely right. Ohio State football, baby. Xavier needs a big win tonight against the Wolverines. Ohio State football needs a big win Saturday against the Wolverines. That would make just a fantastic weekend for me. I mean, it would be one of the best weekends of all time for me.
All time? That's an all-time for you?
Yeah. If the Wolverines lose in basketball to my favorite basketball team and in football to my favorite football team, then that's a good weekend for me.
Okay. All right, I get it.
I mean, it's a year make or break type of weekend for me.
Gotta be. Let me add another collab cam here to get Cap in. This is all impromptu type stuff here. We'll just call it the Cap cam and make it nice and easy. There he is. What's up, man?
This got the Cap on screen.
This thing's on.
Let's go.
It's been a minute here.
Quincy Olivari freaking waiting on the call, fellas. How we doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm just glad to have Cap X back in the live stream. It felt weird. Weird on Monday.
We are back, fellas.
Feels
really, really good.
We had somebody ask.
Illegal? Yeah, go ahead.
We had somebody ask where you were. I said Cap's working. They said, what is Cap doing? And I said, you know what? I've talked to him about it like 4 or 5 times, and I still don't know.
Yeah, it's not. I would tell the story if it's interesting. It's just not interesting. I just manage people, and it's wild. I work like 70 hours a week.
Matt says, "Return of the Cap."
Dude, return of the Cap. We're back, boys. First time, long time. Can I just approach the vibes real quick? Like, thank God we're back, though.
Absolutely.
It just feels so good to be back.
Absolutely.
Now, I have one of these questions for you, Kenny. You know, like our parents always said weird stuff was illegal. Is it illegal to drive with the light in the cabin of your car on? True or false?
I don't think it's illegal. I think that as soon as you turn the light on, you crash the car. That's what my dad told me.
Yeah, same.
I'm going 5 minutes strong here, so I like my chances.
Anything for content. That's the important part.
That's exactly. If I crash my car, I crash my car. You know, so it goes. Hey,
Absolutely.
It's a company car anyway. Fuck them.
It's the
Sorry.
Roll Blob company car.
It is actually. Yeah, Tim actually gave it to me the other day.
Oh, excellent.
So how we doing, boys? How are the vibes? What do we think? I haven't been on Twitter. Hey, yo, I'm gonna shut up. Clear the runway. Clear the runway.
We've got a Quincy sighting.
Oh, is he in there? Okay, hold on. Let me pull him up.
Quincy, IT's working on getting you in. Yeah, we can hear you. Just like Twitter and YouTube can't hear you yet, so
Not
you can
yet.
say
We got
nearly anything.
You can
Hold
say
on, I'm finna get my laptop. Don't bring me in yet.
Don't bring him in yet.
Hidden. He's hidden.
Who made the call to get Quincy tonight? Who's the recruiter? Who's the main recruiter? Is it?
Well, we almost had him for Monday, but then he had something come up.
Kenny with the lead recruit. I love it.
Had to. All right. Q-Dini. Let me know when you're ready. I can't hear him right now because of the collab cam, so you guys will have to let me know.
Kenny, were you guys playing like Call of Duty and you got the dub and you were like, all right, you owe me a stream, or what was the deal?
I wish, man. That would have been nice. No,
Who's a better gamer, Q or Kenny?
I mean, I haven't seen his game, but I would have to say me.
Okay. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get him all situated here. No, but me and Simple Hobbies have been playing a lot. Well, not him as much as me, but I've been playing a ton of Call of Duty. Cap, are you heading over to Coop's right now?
En route to Coop's about 8.
All right, sounds good. Hey, let us pick you up when you get there. Your phone's breaking out real bad. We're getting some feedback.
Sounds good. Talk soon.
All right, see you in a minute.
All right. Kenny Quincy is in the lobby. He's ready.
All right, there we go. He's in.
All in?
Yeah, all in. Can you hear me, Quincy?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who is that?
There, that's Kenny, man. What's up?
What up? I'm turning on the game right now. So I got about 40 minutes.
Yep.
And then I gotta head to the
That's you, man.
So
That sounds
I'm
good.
about what I've been watching though. I've been texting him like after every game, like, bro, this looks really good.
I know, man. I know.
Quincy's mom is a Michigan alum, so
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
How you doing?
either way.
I'm locked in.
Wait, isn't it your mom's birthday?
No, that was yesterday.
Today is my birthday.
No, that was
Oh, well, happy belated.
No, it's today. Don't listen to Quincy.
It's
today.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, happy birthday to everybody involved.
Oh, you can pass me my phone. I think I left my phone. It's over there.
Hey, Quincy, this is going a little bit better than last time, huh?
Nah, facts. I don't even remember last time. It was just like an echo or something.
Yeah.
It was just like a lot going on.
I know. It's crazy.
scratchy.
Yep. Hey, all I want to say is last stream we had we weren't on Twitter, but we only had about 20 viewers. We get Quincy in here. It's already at 104. The game hasn't started yet.
They just want to watch the game. That ain't the.
You see this though?
That's fire. I don't know what Coop doing. I don't know where Coop's at.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I just got the North Base, you know?
Nah, I was listening to you talk about Cobb, bro. We got to get on. I was just on it like earlier today.
Were
I'm
you?
not gonna lie though. You are way better than me. I suck. But
Okay.
you're gonna have a good time playing with me. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
hell yeah. Let's do it. I'm gonna be on right after this game.
I won't be on until maybe later. I mean, G League games go way faster than NBA games because I didn't know that they shoot 1 for 2 and 1 for 3. So like if you get fouled on a 3, you shoot 1 free throw. If you get fouled on a 2, you shoot 1, and then it's not until the last 2 minutes of the game that you shoot.
Dude, I never got into the D League, G League stuff, man. I headed out as soon as I could, but you got the 2-way, so you're good.
Wasn't looking good for a minute, but it happened. It happened how it was supposed to happen.
Well, I was just talking to my mom and my wife about, they asked me how you were doing because I told them you were coming on the stream. I was like, just going through like kind of the story of the summer and how you became a media sensation in LA, just like you did in Cincinnati, and kind of took over doing that. So I'm just happy that you're doing good, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I think the last time you texted me, you were asking to join Uh, college football.
I know. The
That was
college, dude. That college.
that was a bad time.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
just look at college football.
yeah. That college football, man. We had the league going for a while, but then a bunch of people, Coop included, I think it was a little bit too difficult for him. So
It's a rebuilding year,
It
man.
is.
Western Kentucky and the SEC can only do so much. Bro, I'm like 0-6.
yeah, I know. Hey,
I've thrown like 900 interceptions this year. It's bad.
Ahmad says 23-6. Q's been balling in the G League.
I mean, I just got out the boot.
Yeah, how's the ankle? I was gonna ask.
Yeah, it's good. Today I did some more return to play stuff. Got to I didn't know like in the NBA and the injury protocol is so like detailed. So like obviously like in college you get hurt, you get called a few certain words, and then you just go back out there while you're a
Right.
little banged up. High school kind of the same way, but in NBA like you get banged up, you hear for a certain period of time, and then you see the doctor, then they clear you, and then it's more little steps, and then they build you up, and then you do like a return to play where you play live a little bit, and then you finally get back. And so
Yeah.
I always kind of wonder like why it takes people so long to come back from like a minor injury, and it's like, well, they got this whole protocol that you have to go through before you can even get cleared. So
Well, and they have. I mean, I just saw something. Who was it? The team's getting fined because one of their players
The
cut up.
Hawks.
Yeah, like is that? I mean, I'm not asking you to like talk about that if you know anything about it, but I'm just saying like, does that have to do with like injury reports and stuff, so the team knows who's going to play or what?
I think so. If I saw that correctly on Twitter around that time, somebody said that he was having like he was there for the birth of his child. He was
Oh.
like, I think they said that he posted something on Twitter. I don't know if it was true or not, but it said like November 12th he was like celebrating the birth of his child. But I do know that that is part of like the NBA standard. Like you have to report those things, and if you false report them, you get fined because you have to uphold the integrity of the game. But B, it's like I think it's part of like selling tickets and getting money. Like if
Right.
people know
And
to a
yeah,
game and they know AD and LeBron isn't playing, they're less likely to come. But if you're withholding that information, you aren't making money, and you also are like trying to like not having trying to gain a competitive advantage, or it's I don't know.
well, also, I mean, also with all the betting and stuff that's going on now, people got to people got to know, man. People got to know. That's like what the Bengals tried to do with Joe Burrow.
Oh yeah, with his hand, wasn't it last
Yeah,
year?
right. They were cheating and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Whatever.
a
We don't.
Falcons fan, so I don't even care.
Oh man.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about the NFL at all. Actually,
Why? I got to see
I'm a
Lamar
big-
Jackson this past week too.
I know. I
you
saw
did
you.
what?
Lamar Jackson. I got to see Lamar
Oh.
Jackson on Monday.
Yeah.
That boy the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it is about NFL games. Like my dad and I went out. It would have been 2 years ago now. We went out to Minnesota to watch the Vikings and the Cowboys, and like the arena is great. I love the atmosphere and like it's it's a Monday night game. It was fun, but then like it's hard to watch the game. Everything's so far away. I would much rather just watch it on the couch.
I thought that was the case. Like SoFi, I don't think it's a bad seat in SoFi.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and I had got like they got us tickets right behind the goalpost.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh man, it was great. And then the where we were sitting, it was where the Ravens scored most of their touchdowns, so you could just see it. It was so loud in there. It was so loud.
That's incredible, man. I love it.
Have you seen that place? I don't know what it's called, but it's in LA where it's like a huge screen and there's like maybe like 10, 20 rows of seats, and it literally looks like you're at like a game, but it's just a massive TV, and it has like a POV camera. It'll look like you're sitting like behind the end zone, or they'll switch it to basketball and be like you're sitting courtside.
Oh, like a bar, like one of them bars type, or like
Yeah.
I've seen that on social media. I haven't seen it in person.
Yeah, it's
I think
crazy.
they have a spot like that in Dallas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I will say for the stream. So the new coach of Michigan. Here we go. It's a quick story time while we watching the game.
All right.
Michigan, Dusty May
Yep.
at FAU. This was my senior year at Rice. This was the year they went to the Final Four, and we're going to play at FAU. And their coach, Dusty May, knew someone who I know, AJ Moye. He played at Indiana. He went to my high school in Atlanta, Georgia. He went to Westlake. So he was telling me like, "Oh, you played Coach May? Like, I'm I really like him. You should definitely catch up with him, talk to him. You know, that's somebody I know. Just let him know you know me." So that night, we're going to the arena for like shoot around practice or whatever. And I see him up there. He's talking to our coach. Most of the time, the coach is up there just kind of like let him in, whatever. And then he goes about his business. And I see him. I approach him, something I don't normally do, and I go, "Hey, Coach May, my name's Quincy Oliveri. Like, I know AJ Moye. He's like a mentor to me, and he said that he knew you real well. Just wanted to introduce myself because I've been at Rice for 4 years, but I've never been to FAU. And when we played you all my freshman year, like I was a freshman, nobody knew who I was. So taking an opportunity to actually introduce myself." And he
Right.
goes, "Mind you, I'm top 3 in the conference in scoring. I'm the best player on the team. Like, just setting the scene for you."
Right.
He goes, "Quincy Oliveri. Oh yeah, so you from Atlanta? If you know AJ, you went to Westlake." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, so what are you doing now? You a GA?"
Oh man.
Bro, when I tell you, like my
Oh,
coach Parrott, like look, he could tell that I felt real disrespected, and so I just had this, I had to take a second to recollect myself before I like really was just like, "Hold on, like what the hell you talking about?" And he started talking for me, and I walked away. I was like, "Nah, like I'm a senior here." But as I walked away, I said, "No, I gotta let this dude like he he got me messed up.
right.
I'm gonna just say it like that. He got
Yeah.
me messed up." And I that next day, I saw red. Like I was going for 40. I mean, I finished I think with like 28 or 27 or something, and we lost by like 8, but like it was a close game, and I was every time I scored a bucket, I would just look at him, stare at him, and it got to a point where I caught fire. And I just looked at him. I said, "I bet you know who the fuck I am now." And
Nice.
at the end, uh, we lost, and one of the coaches was like, "I know you was trying to go for 40. Trust me, I think he was just playing with you to get in your head to make you have an off game." But
Oh man.
he definitely knows who you are, and that was a funny story. And then he dapped me up or shook my hand at the end and was just like, good game or whatever." But I wasn't trying to hear it.
That's
He's had me
crazy,
messed
dude.
up since then. And then I mean I'm glad to see him get this job because he definitely earned it at FAU. But that was my story. And the
That's
second time we
dude.
played him,
That's
he
a
trapped me, doubled me, like got the ball out of my hands, but
damn man. That is crazy,
so
dude.
Black Golden, their center, he was there at FAU. They had Elijah Martin, John L. Davis. They had Nick Boyd, who's at San Diego State. They were really good. I mean, but they were beatable.
Yeah.
Owls versus Owls then, yeah? Rice and FAU?
We actually have a coach on our staff who went to FAU, and he always tells me that I went to the wrong school of the Owls, but I tell him that we have 4 pros and FAU is yet to have a pro.
Hey.
We have 4 pros in NBA right now, actually.
Fair
Really?
enough.
Me, Trey Murphy, Drew Peterson, and Max Fiedler.
That's crazy, bro.
So
What do you? I mean, I wanted to ask you too. One of the things that I was thinking about before you came on was that first year out when you're watching the team that you played in college with, and obviously you have Xavier and Rice to watch, but like it's a crazy feeling, right? Like you're watching all these dudes. I mean, obviously for you it's not as many guys because a lot of the guys left, but you're sitting here watching this team. You know, you got Fremantle, you're watching Dalen, you're watching McKnight, like Jerome's out there. Like it's a crazy feeling, right?
it's insane. It's a feeling of happiness for these guys like Dalen and Davion, Jerome, Zach. Obviously knowing what they've been through, and then playing with some of those guys last year. But then it's also just like a sense of, I wish I had one more year.
I know, man. I'm telling you,
Like
dude.
I wish I had one more year because this is what I transferred for. I transferred to be top 25,
Right.
to be a team that's competing for the tournament and stuff like that. But you can have it glass half full or glass half empty. Who knows if those guys were all there? If I would have got the shots I got, if I would have had
Right.
the games I had. It's like
Yeah.
you can't think of it like that, but I just wanted to win. I
know.
wanted to win and see them undefeated, top 25. I'm happy for him. I texted AC this morning, and I said that shit just looks so beautiful. Like just the way they play, the way they win. It's just like this is what y'all sold me on.
Yeah.
And obviously things happen before the season, but to see it and actually know after the fact, like what flow is, what this play is, how going so fast to kill a defense, seeing the team just let go of the rope, everything that y'all used to preach last year and see it actually work.
Yeah.
It's just like it's beautiful to see,
And it's
I wish I could go back, but I also don't.
well, they had Coop had put out we did a podcast. It would have been on 11/11 because he put out a tweet and asked what everybody's wishes were for 11/11.
Oh
and
yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hey, that was fantastic, man. I loved it.
That one's gonna be epic. Dude, this year.
This is gonna be one of the bigger. I mean, obviously you have the 5 in a row for Xavier. You have, I mean, for the first time in a long time that Cincinnati's ranked higher than Xavier. And they had their chance last year when we were down. Like, you know, we had
Nah, they didn't because I was on the team.
No, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like with the big guy situation, all that stuff. Yeah. Like they had their chance last year, and obviously, and I said it to you after. That was when I bought this shirt. I bought this shirt that night. I tweeted at you, said you win the shootout, I buy the shirt.
Yeah.
But no, that's gonna be a crazy game, man. We're coming up on it soon. It's only 2 weeks away.
Because I was texting with Jackson Hayes, and I was like, "Yo, bro, let's go to the crosstown shootout. Just like it's like a quick trip."
Yeah.
We play that day. I want to go so bad.
You got to come. You got to come next year when it's back at Xavier.
Yeah, I have to. So I play, when I play the Pacers G League team, it's the same night as a Xavier game, but I play the Cleveland Charge, the 27th and the 28th of next month. And AC said he gonna try to make that, but like I'm trying to, I want to make a game bad.
Wait, you're playing in Cleveland?
Yeah, the Cleveland Charge, the 27th and the 28th. Now, granted, hopefully I'm not with the G League team and I'm called up.
Right.
Yeah, two-way.
Especially because the Lakers play on Christmas, but it's in Golden State, and obviously with everything going on, like with me and Steph and all that stuff, like that would be cool again to just kind of see him again, but and link up and talk. Because I am in conversation with Curry Brand.
Hey.
That would be a Christmas game, just kind of getting that atmosphere. Obviously, it's not here, but if I'm not with the G League team, it's probably because I am with the Lakers. But I'm planning to still be with the G League team because that is what it is right now. And I play in Cleveland 27th and 28th. So anybody listening that is there in Ohio, come check your boy out. I would love to see my Xavier family up there. But yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll promote that too.
You know, the Cleveland Charge used to be in Canton.
That's what Brian was just saying last week. He just said that.
Yeah.
He just said the Cleveland Charge used to be in Canton.
Yeah.
I was like, Canton? There's nothing out there except the Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Easy. Whoa.
Hey, but no, that's where I'm from. I live in Massillon. Canton, the Football Hall of Fame is like 10 minutes from me.
Imagine Canton with less. That's Massillon.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Trust me, my Ohio knowledge is not the best.
No,
but I will say, from when I went out there for my Cavs workout, it didn't look like it was much out there.
No, you're not disrespecting me, man. Believe me. I know where I'm from. It doesn't make me love it any less.
Facts. Now, I got a question about the team, and I have a lot of positive things to say, but I want to know you all thoughts on Conwell because I love this kid.
Right.
I hear his shots chicken.
Hey, get your own vocabulary.
I said I hear it. But no, Conwell's smooth, man.
Dude, that's like the one. I mean, obviously last year, you know, like you were able to get your shots in a lot of different ways, but with him, it's just like he has.
Wide open.
Dude, it's crazy. Like I don't understand. And like even when he's shooting step back threes and all the crazy circus shots, all this stuff, like he just has a way of shooting the ball off balance that is.
Oh my God!
You always feel confident in what he's doing.
Beautiful, just same shot every time, and he's a lefty.
Right, I was just gonna say he's a lefty. Everything looks better when you're a lefty.
Like His pace with the ball is smooth, but like honestly, watching him, it's exactly what they when they came to my house and they pulled up the PowerPoint and slideshows and stuff.
Uh-huh.
This is exactly what they said I was gonna be playing next to Jerome and Zach. They were like, these will be the most wide open shots you've ever seen. You'll shoot, get the ball, and be like, how am I so wide open?
Right.
And honestly, I look at it, I'm like, bro, this dude is the best shooter in the Big East, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of times where it's just like, I how is he so wide open? But not in a sense like disrespectful to him. It's just like Jerome and Zach and the way Davion pushes it, they draw so much attention to where it's just like, oh, catch and
Right.
shoot.
Yeah. I wanted to know, I know you haven't been able to keep up with it a ton, but when Maddox came to Xavier in the off season, there was a big following of people that were talking about him and Conwell in the same breath. And I think that as far as shooting goes, they're probably pretty similar, but Maddox hasn't been able to find the same success as Conwell. And it's like, part of me thinks that it's confidence, trying to find his place in the team, because obviously, Davion's scoring more this year, and then you got Dalen who's taking his time a little bit, and obviously, Zach he's doing his thing down low, so there's just not as many outside shots available like there was last year. And
Right.
it's like it's just interesting to me that he's come in and hasn't really produced that much, but then like he has spurts, like 2 or 3 minute spurts where he hit 2 or 3 threes, and you're like, all right, well, why doesn't he do this all the time?
Yeah, my thought process with that, I talk to AC about it all the time because that's AC's recruit,
Yeah.
and they compare us a lot. Like he compares me to him as far as like he's emotional, he cares about the game, he wants to be good, and I talk to him because I see a lot of his struggles are things that I struggle with, but some of it was either like the first few games when I caught fire, or it was like in the preseason because not many people know this. But Coach Miller during the preseason, Coach Miller was texting Coach Perry at Rice like, I don't see what y'all was talking about because I was struggling.
Yeah.
Like I was struggling, and it's just like he hasn't fully grasped the offense yet, and that's
Right.
normal.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's coming from a team where all the shots similar to me.
Mhm.
He's coming from a team where the offense was different. We're used to having the ball in his hands. Not the same here, and he has to continue to learn like how he's doing, keep spending time with AC because he's doing all the right things.
Right.
It's just when he gets in the game, it hasn't clicked yet.
And I can't even imagine with the pace that they play at and that you played at, like these dudes like Hughley. I mean, I see him on the screen right now. He's sweating his ass off, and I can relate to that because I'm a big guy just like he was, but like he is, but like. This is a tough pace for anybody to play at, let alone a big guy. And then you're coming in as a guy who was shooting the ball probably 14, 15 times a game.
Yeah,
you have the ultimate green light, and now you're playing with 3 guys in the backcourt that can really shoot the ball.
Different. He's going to figure it out. And like I told him, like, you got to stay with the process. Like, that's the biggest thing Coach Miller preaches is process. And as long as he keeps doing the right thing, he's going to have one game. Like, and it'll all hit. I didn't have my game where it clicked until we played Bryant. Because I remember when we were in Vegas and we played Washington, and I remember, like, because Dalen was laughing at it. People were talking about me on Twitter saying that I was trash. Like, I suck. Like, what are y'all doing? And then we had the game against St. Mary's. I had, like, 12 points. But then we came home and played Bryant, like, Thanksgiving. And, like, I didn't turn around. It was just like, bro, I see where I'm getting my shots. Okay, I come down, I hit the ball here, I run through, and as long as I'm running the lanes on the fast break, I'll get my shots. And if you just keep running, Coach Miller, he has that distinctive yell where he's like, go. And after a while, you just realize no, they're starting to give up. Like, run him, and I'm not tired.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna get it because he's smart and he wants to learn. And I see like he's actually checking in right now. Like I see where he's thinking a lot about the game instead of it just playing, but that's because he's still trying to learn. But I'm very confident it'll all click because it's no player have a type of career he had in college.
Right.
It's a fluke.
That kind of stuff. What he does translates pretty much to every level as long as the mental side of things is going to be there for him.
Right.
But like
he got me as an outlet. He knows that, and I've texted Ryan Conwell about, just like how I like how he plays, and I text Dalen, Jerome, and Davion like almost after every game, and I text Marcus. So I text all the guys. I talk to Brad Colbert every day.
Do you?
I talk to Zach a lot. So like I'm still in contact with him, and I talk to AC like every other day. So
Nice.
it's
No,
gonna
that's-
all click, and I just want to catch a game. I want to catch a game in like December, January when it's off clicked, because that's
Yeah.
gonna be scary. When they top 10,
Right.
that's gonna be scary.
Well,
But what if
that-
they're wearing
that's-
the gray jerseys?
You know, Gray, and no disrespect to the Xavier community or Mario, because I love those guys, but the gray and the navy blue, I'd never liked those jerseys.
Really?
No, the navy blue one was the first one I gave away. That's the one at Dana Gardens.
Yeah.
I gave that one away. I didn't like it.
You didn't like the
Favorite jersey. Favorite jersey.
Come on now, it's either black or white running man.
Yeah, the running man.
Yeah.
is-
Yeah,
There's no
solid.
question. For me, it's no question. It's the running man.
It's like running man. The one that slept on though, and Mario didn't like it. It wasn't his favorite. Was the blue and yellow one.
Yeah,
that-
Pimp
that's
cane,
better.
I love
Yeah.
that jersey.
What isn't that what you guys called it? The pimp cane?
Pimp cane. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
I love that jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
tight.
those are nice.
Yeah, those just kind of came out of nowhere a few years ago. Like all of a sudden, there's like yellow.
There's a specific reason behind that, and I don't know exactly how much they've gotten into that, but I know that it has to do with
Yeah,
one of the trainers or something, or somebody in the program losing somebody. So I know that there's some sentimental value to those, but I don't think they're going to use them a ton. But I feel like you're going to see them at least once every year. But
Yeah, you do.
I mean, the thing about it's just like the Xavier in cursive. Like there's something
Yeah.
just looks good
Yeah.
about it. You know?
Ooh, yeah.
Did
Well, that's the thing, Kenny, is like you played with like 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 jerseys. Quincy had like
Yeah.
10 jerseys.
We
We
never
had
had a
some-
black jersey.
Devin?
Y'all didn't have black?
Mm-mm. We did.
Old
we
school,
had
Q.
we had
Old
the running
school.
man. We had somebody sent me a picture the other day of me standing at the 3-point line, and my shorts are like down almost to my calf muscles, man. Like
Hey,
it was
Hey.
crazy.
baggy shorts. I wear baggy shorts. I'm with you. If you look
Bro.
at my G League uniform,
Yeah,
my shorts down to my knees.
Really?
The baggy is better, bro.
dude, you should.
Respect that.
I wish some of those old pictures of like two Holloway standing there. His
Oh my
shorts were
God,
almost
bro.
as long
That's
as mine.
crazy. He's wearing capris.
All right, his
Drew
shorts are
Lavender,
almost as
bro.
long as my shorts, and he's a
Drew
foot
Drew
shorter. than me.
Lavender was swimming in those things, bro.
I
But-
want to bring baggy back, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Well,
Start the trend.
LeBron's the one that took it away.
Unfortunately, you need somebody like Anthony Edwards or like Steph or somebody to be like, nah, like I like my clothes baggy, and then
Yeah.
everybody else gonna follow, and I'm gonna be sitting there like, yo, like
We've been here.
It's crazy how
worry.
much LeBron like transformed in that, because he came from the baggy era, and he just like kind of moved into that, which I mean that's just a trend everywhere, because it's like that in Europe and everything, and it was
He didn't have
making
a
that.
choice.
Yeah, it was making that trend when I was playing too.
Well,
But
Same thing with MJ. MJ came in with the shorts era and then, grew into
Yeah.
the longer shorts.
true.
So you prefer the baggy? You don't really
Oh,
like
yeah.
the short?
I prefer the baggy because I'm fat, man. What do you mean? Hey,
I ain't know, man. I ain't
come
know.
on now.
I ain't fat, but I like the baggy. So I
Nah.
gotta ask.
No, I like the baggy even when I wasn't fat. That was just my my go-to. But because we always used to wear I don't know. Do you guys wear like the padded undershirts?
We still got them, but I don't wear them.
I mean, I used to wear those every game, and if my jersey was tight, like you're seeing
It's
all that,
good.
like I didn't like it.
Yeah, no, they got them. It's not like hex pad though. Like those used to be like hex pad. It's kind of just like a soft pad, and it's obviously slimmer and not as thick.
Right.
Obviously with the tighter undershirts, but I used to wear the compression shorts that are like that.
Yeah,
and I
right.
had to wear, like,
You
a
got to
little
wear
baggy
those because you take a knee to the thigh without those on, and you're done for 2-3 weeks.
Facts. I wore them at Xavier. I don't wear them here though.
You don't?
I don't know why. I don't even know if it's a comfort thing, but I just kind of got away from it. I don't know.
The one
Can
thing
I
that
ask
I
you a
never,
question?
the one thing, yeah, go ahead.
What do you miss most about Xavier? Mind me asking?
What do I miss most? Oh man,
It's probably
I just had like a real emotional moment watching the first game, just like listening to the crowd. Just thinking about like, I just told my mom like I miss going to BJ's with my dad after every home game. Like, I can't even tell you because when I think about this every time I watch them, and it's just like I think the thing I miss the most is if not the home games, just the time up there. Like I can't even. It's I think about it all the time because I miss that time so much. But it's hard to really miss it because I gave it everything.
Right.
So it's not like a miss. Like dang, I wish I would have done this. It's just like damn, like
Yeah, fond of the memories.
Did it go quick?
it did, but it didn't though.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I was there forever, but
It starts
damn,
feeling
like,
it starts
I look at
feeling
my
quick when you
Snapchat
got like
memories.
3 weeks left.
Yeah, it's like I look at my Snapchat memories. I'm like, dog, this was a year ago.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, wait till
And
you
then-
start wait till you start getting those and it's like 14 years ago today. That's rough. That's rough, Brent. I'll tell you that much.
Don't remind me, bro.
I'll tell you another like just because he was shooting a free throw there. I really like Foster. Like
Oh yeah,
of
nice.
all the guys, he was kind of like an under the radar. Like they brought him in, and everybody was like, "All right, who is this guy?" And like just started watching film on him and stuff. And he had a down year last year, and like people were kind of questioning it. He came out in that first scrimmage against Dayton, and he looked crazy, bro. I was so excited to see him because then at that time we didn't know too much about anybody really other than Conwell and then Maddox. We knew he was a great shooter, and then obviously with Davion like Fremantle coming back, like you knew the pieces were going to be there for them to like settle in.
who was the glue?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to Furman. I think he was 17 and he redshirted his freshman year because he played. I have a friend who coaches AAU. His name is Bryce Williams, and he coached him with Georgia Canes. So I knew
Okay.
Marcus from him and watched him. He went to Furman. He like bulked up during that redshirt year because he was like 17. Just took the redshirt year to learn and grow. And like I watched him, and I'm just like, dog, like this dude is strong. So then
Yeah.
obviously Dez left. I'm like, bro, it's really just a Dez variant. Like he looks just like Dez.
Yeah.
Same number too.
I know.
Really, right. And so I'm like, he's strong, he's smart, and obviously like I texted him a lot. He asked me questions about my grad year, and I'm just like, it's another person I really want to help because A, he's from Atlanta, he's from the city. I've seen him succeed. I want Xavier to win, but it's just like you will fit here. Like
Mm-hmm.
somebody like you who long arms, big hands, strong, doesn't really care about scoring, but whatever it takes to win and wants to just play at a high level, like bro, this is the perfect place for you. Like I watched the episode 2 of the All In
I haven't got to watch it yet.
on YouTube, and I told my mom, I'm like, bro, Coach Miller, everything he said, like it's true. Like it's like he reads from a script because he says the same thing every pregame, every beginning of the year meeting, every practice. And I was telling her I remember exactly him saying those words at this point.
Yeah.
Or like him saying this, and it like now I'm on the other side. I'm like, bro, it's true. These people get tired. If you keep running, all they talk about is our pace.
Yeah.
Like you in the weight room, like nobody, you're gonna be feeling super strong because nobody's doing the rope machine, nobody's doing the pendulum roll, like nobody's doing that.
Right.
And I'm sitting here and he's saying, you got to do this. Don't when you got the matchups on the board, you do this, and it's the same 3 things on every board. And I'm like, bro, I remember sitting right there
Yeah.
and him cussing us out, or him sitting right there giving us praise. And I'm like, bro, like this stuff is all too real. And he just reads everything like a script.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing he said last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you talk about it. You talk about how he talks about the process and finding your way in the game and all that. And man, the crazy thing is it's obviously changed since 2008, 2009 when I played for him.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff, a lot of it's the same. Like your practices, when we went and watched you guys practice last year, I mean, you could have plugged that practice into 2008 when I was at Xavier, and it would have been damn near the same. Like the practices are so similar, and I mean, he's found a formula that works. So why would you go away from it? You know?
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that he did back then, or in the practices, are some things that we do in NBA workouts, pre-draft workouts, and NBA practice. And
Yeah.
I'm like, he was dead ass when he said he was preparing me for the NBA. Like
Yep.
he was dead ass.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, he's coached so many pros.
Yeah, and obviously that's what sold me. He had the PowerPoint at my house, and he said like we got 30 or so pros, and obviously like I still have to add Adam. I mean not Adam. Kobe Jones onto the
Yep.
list because it was only NBA pros. And I was like, I just sat there with my mom, and I was like, bro, I see myself on this slide show. This is where I want to be. I remember they played the video, and I ain't gonna lie, I teared up. Like they played like a little hype video from last year after they made the tournament and their season.
Musketeers.
And I started tearing up because I just started envisioning myself in that moment. And I sit here and I'm like, bro, he said certain vocab words, and I'm in NBA practice, and I'm like, oh, I remember that from Coach Miller. Or
Yeah.
they're talking about when they're in a drop, you got to attack it like this. And I'm like, oh, Coach Miller taught me that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit. Like,
Oh, Q,
I got another question for you.
Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say, I know you got to be out of here pretty quick. We're hitting that 40-minute mark, but Matt asked if you could tell the story about the resume you brought with you to pre-draft workouts.
yes, hold on, let me tell y'all what time I gotta get out of here. So, I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna leave here in like 7 minutes.
All right.
All right, by the resume, that was all my agent. So my agent was just like, yo, bro, like, you got a resume? Because I was telling him, I think I had sent him my resume or something. And he was just like, we going to print it out and give it to teams during your interview at Portsmouth. Did you go to Portsmouth, Kenny?
Man, my agent at the time told me he didn't think it was a good idea because I was having private workouts with NBA teams. Like they all came down. I was working out with John Lucas in Houston.
John Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the time, he had told me like, it's basically like AAU basketball. Going out there and playing as a 7-footer, like it's not really the game. So I didn't go. I had a bunch of private stuff I was doing.
Yeah. So I mean, and you're right. It's basically just pick up. But when I went to my interviews, he was like, make sure, do you have a suit? Like he was asking me all these questions. I'm like, yeah, I got this. He said, bring it. And so I was bringing my resumes, and he was like, you just gonna get these out. And after a while, I bought into it because I realized the reaction I was getting was genuine. And it was like, I was like, I want to get drafted. I'm doing whatever it takes to get a job. So if you telling me to get a suit and be there 5 minutes early with my resumes and tell them about how I got hit by a car and broke my wrist and all this stuff and how I fought through to get to where I'm at, like, bro, I got it. Like, I'll do it. You know, if you want me to tell them that I used to be a video coordinator in high school and I didn't play varsity until my senior year, like, I'll do it. And eventually you could tell that these scouts were like, nah, like, this kid is genuine.
Yeah.
Like, his energy is genuine. And so I was like, nah, I'm all on board with the resume. So every day, I actually got some more resumes in my bag over there, but I just bought into it. And every workout I went to, I had them in my bag. I had them in a little protective folder, and I would just give them out. And I would give them out to everybody, and they would all make the same reaction, just like they never got a resume before. The resume is actually detailed and like professionally designed. You can see the referrals on the back. It's just like, oh, okay, like, this kid is serious because I really wanted this job.
Yeah.
I wanted the job.
What was your reaction to those first NBA interviews? Because those are crazy, bro. Like,
it's easy. I'm media trained.
It's not hard. It's not hard by any means, but like, it's crazy to me that people. I mean, and maybe it was different for you, but like, they know everything about you. Everything. Like there's nothing about you they don't know. They're asking me questions about people that I knew my freshman year at Xavier that got in trouble at some point.
I never got those questions.
Well, we were just different, I guess, because I was in trouble a lot more than you.
Yeah, and also my homies would be like that, like got drafted or had like real coverage on them. They were saying like, nah, they were asking about this in my past, and I was just like, oh, it's just because they don't. Either mine is super clean or
that could be it.
They just didn't really care to know that much into my past because they weren't really that interested. So I just kind of like.
They weren't like. So what's your involvement with Kenny Freeze? We're a little worried about this. Guilt by association.
Yeah, all right.
So.
No, but that's cool, man. Hey, Yeah, I really appreciate you coming on, man. This has been fun. Good catching up with you. I don't know. I'm not going to be in town, unfortunately. I was just looking at it. I'm not going to be in town when you're playing Cleveland. I'm going to my in-laws for Christmas. But
Unacceptable.
I know it is, man. But we got to catch up at some point soon. Hopefully, if you're able to get down to a game this year at Xavier, I'll make sure I'm there.
Cleveland, so yeah.
But,
yeah, Quincy, I'm going to be in LA in like 2-3 weeks. I'll try to make it out to a game or something.
2-3 weeks.
I don't know what the schedule's like, but
Delay schedule right here.
yeah, gum. That thing's loud. That's a loud.
Is that the
schedule.
resume? That thing's talking.
Yeah, but so 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna just say so about 3 weeks. That might be when we in Orlando.
Oh, that's nowhere near LA. Not if you look on a map, nowhere close. Hey, what's BB Go? By the way, I've been thinking about that.
I said it's a Korean food company or something like that.
Okay, because I thought about getting a 41 jersey because I'm a big BB Go fan, and I just wanted that patch right there.
Yeah, well, I've heard if you want a Quincy jersey right now, you got to go on the NBA store and create it, like customize a Lakers jersey. So everybody listening, if y'all had that question too, it's not on sale actually, but if you go to the NBA.com and just like customize NBA jersey 41, like that's what people have done.
I'm still waiting on my Xavier Quincy jersey.
Those at my mom's house. She took those. That was one of the first things she took.
Hey,
Come
that's
on,
smart.
give him a gray one.
That's
He
smart
was a gray
because
one.
A gray one is bad. That he wants me to disrespect you.
hey, you know what? I'll
I
take
haven't
it.
seen any of my Xavier stuff since I left. Like I haven't seen it. It's either I got one little box shipped to my mom's house, and then everything else, like my apartment room, everything, my shoes is all at Lily mom's house. Little Lily,
Yeah.
she's still up in Ohio, so I haven't seen any of that stuff.
Dude, I wish. I'm glad that you got that you at least, but you can get it though. I didn't,
attainable.
bro. When I left Xavier, man, I left everything. All of my jerseys, I left everything, bro, and it's
so
all
much stuff,
gone.
bro. It's so much stuff.
I got the only thing I still have are my Sweet 16 rings.
I mean, granted.
I mean,
hope so.
Well, I mean, I didn't know where they were for a long time. All right, Trey, you just bank in a 3. Why not?
Oh, you ahead of me.
Us too.
There it is.
We'll take it.
But
It could be the time difference because you're on the
yeah,
West Coast.
Right, could be. But all right,
Yeah.
man.
I'm
Hey,
gonna head to the gym. We got a G League game tonight. I'm not playing, but hopefully soon.
that was
we
a
can-
question that Quincy Oliveri's muse came in here asked if you were playing tonight.
That's secretly my mom.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Checks out.
I just play. But
Hey,
nah,
Quincy, thanks for jumping on, man.
Thank you, man.
We're all happy for you. Xavier Nation's got your back, and we know this is only the beginning.
I appreciate y'all. I'll definitely make sure to catch a game where we can watch it in full because this is fun. I like this. This kind of helps on my commentating skills. That's what I'm gonna do after basketball.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, got to start somewhere. You can add it to the resume.
Yes, sir.
Roll Blob Pod.
Roll Blob
Yes,
Pod.
sir.
All right, y'all.
Hey, have a good
Hey, have a great one,
Quincy.
man. Be
All
good.
right, take care.
And the follower count.
Right.
Let me,
Dude, that was dope. Good recruit, Kenny. Good recruit.
dude, it's so much fun to talk to him, dude.
His energy's phenomenal, bro. His energy's phenomenal.
What's not phenomenal is this game.
Not
thus
ideal.
far, though.
Quincy's got to go. Oh, I'm going on. That was dope, man. Good for Quincy. It's like, Kenny, we could have talked to him for 2 hours, like, easily.
Oh, easily, yeah.
There were like 7 questions that popped in my that I wanted to ask him, but no one else fired that came through.
But here's the real thing, though. Quincy coming in, like, that's great, but we got Cap back.
Backwards cap. Cap
Backward,
back.
the cap is back.
Cap is
Backward
back.
Cap, right.
People forget. Well, yeah, it's kind of weird. Like we're coming on, it's like I'm back or whatever. It's like, hey, Quincy's here. Like let's talk to Quincy. Like, yeah, what if I just came through like clearly one way? Like, hey, Quincy, I know you're on for here for 20 minutes, but I'm back. So
Yeah,
You could
can you just relax for a second?
yeah, exactly. I don't know if you realized it, but I'm back.
But what's going on with this game, Kenny?
Nothing good, apparently.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that
good.
right before he left. I was gonna say this has been the most fun
Hughley.
15-point deficit in 15 minutes that I've ever watched because he was here. But this is rough, man.
The only good thing is it's like kind of optically a treat. Like it just kind of is one of those games where like the jerseys kind of compliment each other. Yeah. I know you might not agree with that because it's kind of maize and blue.
Freaking Alex King brings up a good point. We need to start running that make shots offense.
See, I didn't think of it that way, but that's actually a pretty good idea.
I wasn't gonna say that was the strategy, but now I'm thinking maybe.
Well, let's see. Xavier has 4 turnovers in the last 5.5 minutes, and they've made 1 of their last 7 field goals. Michigan has made 6 of their last 6. They're on a 17-3 run in the last 5 minutes. That'll do it.
What do you guys think about what do you think about a little Maddox coming out game, and we come back from 15 down in the first half?
Well, that would
be. Does that sound good to you guys, or?
Gas me up.
That would work. I'd sign up for that.
Gas me up, man. Dude, it's so good to be back doing this, Kenny.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I missed you guys. I missed you.
It's been too long.
Daddy's back though. It's all good. It's all good. We're back. We're back in business. Thank God. Dude, it's just so good to see Q doing well, man. Like, what a run. Oh, dude, it's just like nothing can go our way right now.
It's 4 turnovers for Hughley so far.
That's and not that much time. Not ideal.
Yeah.
I would say suboptimal. Just my opinion. But Kenny, man, like, real quick on Quincy, just to like circle back on him before we, start talking about whatever this shit heap is.
Right.
Like, how cool has it been, Kenny? And like, what were your expectations versus what's happened with him? Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I love Quincy as much as the next guy. I remember saying like, I don't know if he's an NBA player. Like
I think that what he did with the story he was able to create and the narrative that he has around himself with all the different things and just him being such a genuine person. I think that I'm not saying that he got there and he's not talented enough. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying with the talent that he has and the fact that he's such a good guy, like I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a dude that, he might not have some like crazy stats career where he's out there breaking records and all that stuff, but that's to be seen. He could end up being a guy that's just this, stand in the corner, shoot a bunch of threes and score a lot of points. I don't know, but I think he could be have a long career just based on who he is as a person and the skills that he can bring off the bench. I don't know. I really think that that's what it was in the end.
Well, 1, there's a premium on shooting, and obviously he has that. And 2, I think he just kind of proved, and you know way more than I do, Kenny, but it seems like nowadays in modern basketball, be it college or, in the NBA, it's are you willing to do the things that are going to help us win? Whether you're a rotation guy, a bench guy, whatever the case may be. And Quincy's that guy you want in the locker room. He's going to do what it takes. I mean, you saw him in the preseason. Just bodying dudes at 75 feet, and JJ Redick even talked about it post-game. Like, Quincy does the things that help us win.
No,
and he showed, with the resume, like, I will go the extra mile. I will do whatever it takes. And a lot of guys just aren't willing to do that. I mean, look at guys like TJ McConnell, like Jared Dudley, like guys that have just had these roles who, like, let's be honest, TJ McConnell's measurables aren't anything special, but he's been in the NBA forever. So I think there's a place for guys like that where maybe a prototypical 6'7", whatever player isn't willing to do those things. And you see those guys come and go all the time. So I think Quincy has those intangibles that a lot of guys just don't have.
Oh, I mean, that's 100% the case. And at the end of the day, like I said before, he's going to end up having a good career wherever he is, whether that be in the NBA, as a broadcaster at some point, if he goes and plays overseas. He's got the work ethic for it. He's got the personality for it. So, but yeah, 100%. It's great to see him doing well. And like I think I tweeted something out about it a few weeks ago. It just seems like every city that he goes to, he just has this following behind him because everybody just loves him.
He just has the best energy. Like, he just does. There's an infectious energy that he has, and it's, in hindsight, it's not shocking that he did what he did. I was going to ask him if he's, like, giving, like, Bronny, like, YMCA, like, old guy buckets. Like, I would love to hear, like, there's just, like, a mountain of questions that we could ask Quincy. Like,
I have a feeling that he probably would have pled the fifth on that one.
I know, but it would have been funny. But knowing Quincy, too, he's like a media member's dream, too. Like, he'll give you the funny answer. Like, his last 3 months, I mean, rubbing shoulders with Steph Curry. Like, he's been with LeBron. Like,
Dude, that's crazy.
It's been a crazy few months.
Roll Blob live stream.
Yeah, Roll Blob live stream. LeBron.
We should have just attached a
Bronny,
freaking
Steph Curry. It's like all the same thing.
I know. We should have just attached a GoPro to him for the last 3 months.
Yeah. They have I mean, that was a big announcement too that he just threw out there that he's working with the Curry brand. Like, that's sick.
Yeah. Well, I've seen like on his stories and stuff that they've been sending him like shoes and stuff after he like met Steph, and like Steph made that Instagram post with Quincy. That was insane. That was really cool. But I like this. Speaking of merchandise, Robert was asking you, Cap, where'd you get that hat? Because they only sell forward hats at the All for One shop. And same with Kenny, big backwards hat guy. You ever seen that Joey Molinaro or whatever skit about Colin Coward? And he's like,
what's he say?
He's like, that guy, don't like that guy. He's a backwards hat kind of guy. You don't want him dating your daughter. He's like talking about Baker Mayfield.
Oh, shoot.
Damn it. We have to get Quincy back on. I forgot to ask the most important question I've been thinking about for months. And it's Quincy's jersey number is 41, and I've been meaning to ask him if he chose 41 because all 4 won, like Xavier's saying.
That'd be all in.
Oh, man.
That'd be very all in of him. Yeah.
Next time.
Kenny, where do you think his blobby is on the resume? Like line 2, 3? I gotta think it's like top half of the first page.
I think it's probably listed in accomplishments. It's not not like where your experience is. I think it's probably listed as like an accomplishment or an award.
I got you. That makes sense.
But in that group, I would say it's got to be 1A and 1B.
Easily. I haven't checked his Wikipedia page, but I gotta assume that's like at the top of the list.
We should add
it. We should.
Let me see if you can.
Oh, you can edit Wikipedia pretty quick because I put on my hometown under my high school, like it says notable alumni, and I added myself. Like the day I graduated, just say Coop Ledford High School graduate. It's up there with Neil Armstrong, the astronaut, and Woody Harrelson, the actor, and it says Coop Ledford.
Woody Harrelson with your high school?
Yeah, he did.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, I didn't graduate with him, but everybody watching on Twitter, 422, and the YouTube chat, especially YouTube chat, are we cooked? Because the score 38-21. What's going on?
I wouldn't say we're cooked, but we're in the oven. The oven's preheating. The oven's preheating. Yeah, but we're not cooked.
Cough, Sean.
Can I also say preheating ovens is stupid? Why not just add like 8 minutes to your time instead of going to the oven twice? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't preheat my oven. I like
really?
Yeah.
Does it end up the same?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, more or less.
Huh. More or less. Always more or less.
I mean, yeah, what a stupid saying, by the way.
Yeah.
More or less. Well, yeah, unless it's the same. That's the only way it would be different.
Yeah. More or less is actually not what you want.
No, you know.
So, yeah, it's good, more or less.
More or less. Well, you could want more than good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, 8 of 22 is not good.
I mean, it depends on what sport.
It's not good.
In basketball, it's not good. In baseball, it'd be good.
11 turnovers is not good. Everything that's become graphic worthy
is not good. In basketball,
right?
There we go. In his college career, the last sentence: first ever Xavier player to be given the Blobby Award by the prestigious Roll Blob Podcast.
Thank you, IT. Dude, IT's working overtime today. Let's go. We are back.
I mean, the good thing about basketball, Cap, is basketball is a game of what?
Runs.
Of runs.
Yeah, just like baseball.
Yeah.
Which, I don't like how much I'm talking about baseball right now. I hate baseball.
All right.
Baseballreference.com.
We need a serious second here. I need to know what you guys' time's at right now.
Replay. Give me 1 second.
Replay, we're looking at Conwell.
3:25.
All right, count it down.
3:22, 3:21, 3:20.
19, 18. Is that going to be the rest of the stream? Let's just count it down.
There we go. Get it. I think we're good. I'm at 14 right now.
Coop, I'm going to be really real with you. I'm getting into like desperate territory. If this game gets any more out of hand, I might be willing to say some Ohio State isms.
Should I change?
Which is difficult for me.
Should I change into an Ohio State hoodie?
we're getting to that point. I might want to hear what the chat has to say about that. I would say if this game gets above a 16.5, if it gets a 17 or worse from this point on,
Yeah.
I'm willing to sell my soul to the devil.
See that jar right there?
Did
Yeah,
you bring?
That's
Did
an
you?
Ohio State jar.
Well, did
I
you
don't
bring?
like that at all. But I might have to. We'd have to put it in the background.
Cap, did you bring any tuna with you?
No, but I brought a salad actually.
Oh,
I appreciate you
moving up
asking.
in the world,
Yeah.
huh?
He jarred us. Oh,
Dude.
it's a farmer's fridge.
Yeah, it
you go
is.
to the airport?
You got the salad. So you
No,
got a
dude,
salad. Do you have the good luck duck?
Oh,
See now we're
duh. Duh.
Duh.
Oh, dude, the glaze is crazy.
Hey, have some of that. That's my grandpa's fudge.
Oh
The
god.
glaze is wild.
All right, come on here.
I should give you the box of rice just to make
Davion?
you feel warm and fuzzy.
Let's go.
All right.
Here
Kenny,
we go.
Thank you for reminding me. See, I'm getting back into like mid-season
Right,
form,
yeah.
so thank you.
I mean,
Kenny,
Coop stepped into the first game in midseason for him. It took me a second.
well, Coop stays ready, so he doesn't have to get ready. Thank God I don't have to say any Ohio State stuff. Come on, boys, let's go. I don't want to say anything Ohio State related. Let's freaking go. Kenny, it made me sad the other day because me and Coop were talking, and he was like, I feel like I haven't talked to Kenny about like anything personal in a while. And I was like, me neither. I miss him. I miss the big fella.
Right.
I need more big fella in my life. Kenny,
Okay.
let's go. Let's
Go.
go. All right, we're getting, dude. That's what I love about Xavier too. We just play a fun style of basketball. Like this is just awesome.
You said it already. How many turnovers do we have right now?
All of them, Kenny.
12.
We got-
We have
we played a
12
massive trip,
turnovers,
by the way.
boys. Dude, we have 12 turnovers. We're losing by 11. I'm still confident. Get in there.
Kenny, do you agree with me that these rims are absolutely wild?
These ones aren't as bad. The ones in Maui are insane.
Are they really?
Oh my gosh! And
Have you
somebody
been
said-
watching the Maui? Because all I see are tweets about Maui.
Maui's
Dude,
crazy.
I've been watching-
The city?
Auburn beat Memphis today.
Oh, we're talking about the basketball, not the city.
Huh.
We're talking about the city, or are we talking about the basketball?
Of
Because Maui is crazy.
Is Maui a city?
No, Maui's an island. I
Yeah.
think
Is there a city or
there are cities in Maui.
what are they called?
I don't know where Honolulu is, but it's like Alaska. I know like Anchorage because I used to always move the Bengals there in Madden. Like, every time I played Madden as a kid, we're going to Anchorage, boys. Bring your Eskimo suit. Let's go. Maybe that's what the Bengals need.
It's
Anchorage.
Yeah.
Maui County.
Maui County. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, fellas. There's a part of me that wants to go to the University of Hawaii and use my GI Bill.
Yeah, it'd be
As
awesome.
much as I love Xavier.
You can watch them out there.
Yeah,
Just be at,
exactly, right.
like, I don't know, like 3 a.m. or something.
Dude,
That's
I
one of
mean-
the best things about living
Oh
or
yeah,
about being
let's
in
go.
Hawaii.
Wait, what
Like
happened
football
there?
starts at like 7 in the morning.
That would be nice.
It's pretty nice. All right, we cut it to 11. See, I think we took the Muskies out of
Did
the
you see Miller? Did you see
Yes.
Miller putting Hughley in the game? Go.
Wow,
What happened here? That ball is out
that's
on Michigan.
ugly. That's ugly.
Did they call a foul there?
I guess they had to.
This is what happened. I mean, I'm just getting used to watching the game without announcers again.
Were they announcers?
Yeah.
Right.
Kenny, what was it like live announcing a game? Oh my God, get out of here with this BS. Not a fan.
No.
Kenny, what was it like announcing your first official game?
It was fun. I mean, it was nerve-wracking in the beginning, and then kind of just settled into it. The guy that was the play-by-play guy was was really, really good. But the crazy thing was he's like a junior at Miami. So
Okay.
like he's 21 years old, and this dude was he was so polished. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
Speaking of polished, we're Paula-less today. We
Paulo
missed her.
List, yeah.
Man, and Danny Wolf
In our
hitting that
darkest
three,
in our
he just
darkest
had-
hour, Coop. In our darkest hour, Paulo left us.
Yeah, it's
The cap is back.
but Cap is back. That's right.
That's true.
right. Danny Wolf, that is the 7-footer, isn't it? That drained that last three.
I believe
One of the
so.
7-footers.
Dang it! They took away my edit.
Maybe it's under review.
Friggin' big Wikipedia, man.
That's why I don't donate to Wikipedia.
Oh, I didn't support it with a reliable source, so I'm gonna have to pull up the picture of him on Twitter. I think that should be good enough.
Yeah, or call Marcus.
Oh my gosh.
You heard from Marcus Walters lately?
I haven't.
Me either.
Come on. Thank you.
All right, so Conwell hits a three right before halftime, 41-30, and similar to the first game, Kenny, against South Carolina, first half didn't really look that good. They're not hitting their shots. It could be flipping ends of the court once again. That solved everything last time.
Right, that's true.
This
is
Oh, I'm good.
yeah, right. This is the same way we were going. We've been going downhill the whole half.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much to be too impressed about other than Ryan Conwell. He had 13 points in the first half.
Yeah, 3 for 6 from the 3-point line. That's not half bad.
Yeah, and honestly, like, that's not even the best he can be. I mean, some shots start falling. I mean, Xavier's actually not shooting that poorly from deep, but the turnovers, clean those up, and have a whole different game.
I mean, with Xavier's offense, I mean, this could have been much, much worse. I mean, you like Kenny said, with all the turnovers, this could be a much worse situation.
Yeah, 14 first half turnovers. That's a lot.
It is.
That's considered a lot in today's world.
And for you superstitious people at home, I feel like when we changed the energy, we got the banana duck. You know, Kenny said, "Hey, let's get our situation here."
Right.
You know, we went on like a 7. You know,
Yeah.
the point differential was like +7 for us.
Yeah.
You know, we got it back on track. I told the universe, "Hey, I'm not trying to say it's Ohio State stuff. It's that I got you."
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
just so you know, Cap, we do have about 15 minutes if you want to run out and get some tuna.
I mean, you're not wrong. if it helps us win, I will do unspeakable things for a Xavier win. And I like tuna, so it's a win-win.
Here's the commercial that freaks me out. This guy buying turkey at Target.
Oh, I got a
It
different,
just
I got a different
yeah,
commercial
idea
than you. I got a
buying
Fort
turkey.
Myers golf course hole-in-one challenge.
We've got a Jeep commercial.
Jeep people are crazy, by the way.
Yeah, putting ducks on their dashboards. Like, come on.
What's up with the Big East, Kenny?
Like, we like those ducks. but-
Kenny, what's up with the Big East? What the hell?
I don't know, man. Honestly, it's been interesting to watch. Creighton's playing tonight too, right? Who are they playing against?
They need a W like I need tuna, man. It's bad. It's bad. But I will say this though. If Xavier can take the mantle, if UConn keeps being, whatever,
The Fremantle.
being atop the Big East has not been bad in the postseason.
Let me just tell you something real quick that just kind of made me feel bad for Creighton.
Oh,
On December 4th, they play Kansas.
Ooh.
not ideal. Not-
But watch them win that game.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Kalkbrenner's going to have like 57.
Yeah. And Kenny and I were talking about the Providence, Oklahoma game earlier. Wild ending. I missed the very last 3 seconds. But, I mean, the Big East just, you go to these tropical environments and all hell breaks loose.
We're a tough, gritty Northeast style play. Yeah, it's
And
like,
Midwest, too, now.
I would argue that ours is worse than football. It's like when the Dolphins have to go play in Buffalo. It's
Yeah.
like I'd argue this is harder.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, what about, they were showing Auburn's team in the ocean, earlier today.
Yeah.
And then they're playing basketball. My dad, we had a pool at the house, and he said I couldn't swim if I had a game that day because it loosens your muscles and you don't move.
Throw the ball over the backboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it was just a psychological thing, but if I swam and then went and played,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like myself. I felt like the shell of a man I once was.
Yeah.
Shouts to our guy John. He quoted a tweet from Shelby Dermer. Xavier didn't make a shot inside the arc over the last 10:45.
Oh wow!
That's quite a while.
Could that be any different than last year?
No,
Absolutely not.
no way.
Stevie,
Absolutely not.
it was 14 turnovers. If
14.
God bless America. I would imagine Kenny's is not the most fun halftime locker room.
No.
As a Xavier player.
No, definitely. Certainly
Not ideal.
Certainly not.
Matthew Art on Twitter says that Danny Wolf from Michigan looks like Mark Zuckerberg, and also adds that we need Swain to start driving and create some space for our shooters. We struggle against guard defenders that get on top of us.
Well,
Yeah, pause.
I hate when guys get on top of me. It's the worst.
man, that's Michigan 1 of 9 on their field goals to end the half.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Don't love that. Don't love that.
Well, I do love that. I don't love the fact that we're still down 11.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
And I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at their. I guess they're technically the home. Danny Wolf, 16 points, 8 rebounds already. That's wild. I mean, he is Michigan. Like, he's carrying them. And Vlad.
That's not Nate Wolf's brother, is it?
It might be Vladislav Golden, who, of course, he goes to Michigan. Look at his last name, Golden. What color are their jerseys?
This guy.
I mean, he's having a good game. 7 points. Only 1 rebound. He's 7'1".
Yeah.
But man, this Danny Wolf, 7 foot, and he's 4 for 4 from deep.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
He might have a shot at next level.
He's got a chance.
He's got a chance.
He's got a chance.
The next level. Maybe.
He's got a chance. Oh, fellas.
I mean, the thing is, you look at the stats. Xavier's winning the rebounding battle. They don't have their assist numbers are down, which is obviously going to be a struggle. They have 14 turnovers. That's a product of, the assists are a product of the turnovers. But then, like you said, Wolf 4 for 4 from 3. Like,
yeah,
I don't see that happening again, right? So it's like there's a lot of things that I'm looking at from the stats and just obviously watching the game that make me believe that Xavier has withstood their best punch, and I think that they have a good chance of making this a game and winning. I don't think that they're out of it by any means, but we're gonna have to have somebody other than Conwell step up and make some shots, create some shots, and I think that I don't know who it was that you said was talking about Swain. Like, Swain's taking 0 shots, which I'm not saying that I want him out there chucking up threes and all that stuff, but one of the things that we did well last game when we had to, just kind of grit out a win against South Carolina was Swain had one of his best, probably the best game of his career. Yep. He's getting offensive rebounds, steals, breakout layups, dunks, second chance points, all those things. That's going to be the key to Xavier winning this game. And obviously, I mean, Fremantle, I didn't see what his stats looked like.
Probably has like a quiet 8, if I had to guess.
He's got 5 points, 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. But I mean, Xavier doesn't really have. Oh wait, sorry, no, he's got 6 points. That was Marcus Foster.
I was going to say your stats are different than mine.
He's got 6 points. Sorry, he's got 6 points, but he's got 7 rebounds, but he also has 2 fouls. So it's like, there's some things that you have to watch out for there. But I mean, he was able to go out in the game on Monday with 2 fouls in the first half and play the rest of the game basically without fouling. So we're going to need him to do that again. And I mean, we only have 5 guys that have scored right now. Dalen Swain hasn't scored. Hunter hasn't scored. Maddox hasn't scored. I mean, that's just not been the case. I feel like, I mean, they're not, getting into double figures, but it seems like the offense has been spread around a lot, and then Conwell's just doing his thing. Fremantle's doing his thing. McKnight's doing his thing, and that's just not happening today. I think that you're going to see them come out with a little bit different mentality on offense.
Yeah, it's just Xavier's not in any rhythm. I feel like it's just kind of been we've turned the ball over like crazy. We're not getting in the paint. Let's see if this team can get into a rhythm here. And I think Kenny, you guys would know more than I. You've watched more in depth than I have. But it seems like our defense has created offense at times this season, and there's just nothing right now. Creating a rhythm for us. So let's see if this team can get into a rhythm. Like, I agree. Let's get Davion and Dalen in the paint, kick out to our shooters. It just seems like there's a lot of, like, ISO. We're getting last-second shots. It's just not been in a rhythm. So we'll see. A lot of time left. And to only be down 11 with this turnover gap, I'll take that. Their center being 4-4 from 3. All of our turnovers are only down 11. We're an offensive team. Cool with me.
And we switch ends of the court second half. That's what they do.
People forget that.
Yeah, you didn't, Cap. You weren't for the last game. The hoop that we were shooting at, they're actually going downhill slightly.
Yeah.
This hoop, they're going to be going up. On the second half, they're going uphill. So
so it's all downhill from here.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I want you to pay attention once it comes back. You'll notice it once I point out.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Just
it's
look
gonna
at
ruin.
the midcourt logo.
Oh,
It's going to ruin the game for him.
I'm going to get so mad. Because
It's not the size. There's something
what is
else.
this crap?
Okay, well, once that's the Battle for Atlantis one.
I know.
Once
I'm going to lose my freaking mind.
you will. It pissed me off to no end.
If you guys see me just distraught this whole second half, just know what. I'm just like pacing back and forth.
As soon
like,
as you like
Cap,
pay
there was so
close
many.
attention
God
to
damn
the
it.
logo, and there's going to be something very obvious that's going to. It's gonna
ruined my whole night.
It's gonna. It hasn't even happened.
I
yet.
know. I'm already mad about it.
There was
What are you
like
mad about? I don't know yet.
I can't see my forehead.
Yeah,
there was like
that's what it
4 things last game that were like the scoreboard for the first like 3 minutes of the game.
Oh,
the
man.
scoreboard wasn't even up.
I love getting like super fake mad about stuff like that. I mean,
Oh.
real mad.
The point. The score was incorrect.
Yeah, the
too.
scoreboard
Oh.
wasn't up. They weren't
It's
putting
just-
then they brought it up and it wasn't correct. Then they start throwing they put Xavier's record up as 4-1. They didn't have the number 22 on there for the first few minutes. And then the score the entire game was there were points where it was wrong. I have my score on the stream. It's the right score and I'm thinking that I have it wrong, and then I looked at the stat broadcast and I'm right. It was crazy. And then on top of this, the half court logo. I mean, you can't have this kind of stuff happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be like eating turkey, like all pissed off tomorrow. It might have just ruined my whole weekend.
I thought you were doing the pasta.
The bagel man.
That's Christmas, I think.
Oh, Christmas.
The
Yeah.
bagel man is back.
No, you're right. It is tomorrow. You're right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kenny, what's your go-to Thanksgiving
Ooh.
Thanksgiving like plate?
Oh man,
I already know this turn up.
just everything. I mean,
What are your thoughts on alcohol on Thanksgiving, Kenny? I assume you're pro, but like, are we getting like,
I don't know exactly what you're asking.
are we getting like blasted, or is it just like a casually drink all day kind of deal?
Yeah, just gonna be a casually drink all day type of thing. Watch some football, watch some basketball. There are some really good basketball games on tomorrow.
Tomorrow seems like it's a hell of a slate.
Yeah, there's some
The battle for
great
Atlantis. I mean, the Maui tournament's been great.
I've heard
but
it's just been
the battle for Atlantis tournament, the games that are coming on tomorrow, it's going to be. I mean, there's been some crazy upsets. I figured that Gonzaga and Indiana were going to be playing against each other, but I didn't think it was going to
Yeah.
be because they both lost.
Instead, it's 2 former Big
Right.
East teams, West Virginia and Louisville, playing tomorrow.
Jeez. Shouts
Which-
to old Big East.
We call those
it'll be
small
fun.
East, small
The
East,
small
teams.
East, yeah, small Fox,
Little Fox, yeah.
little Fox, yeah.
How are they handling Maui?
What about Matt?
Because like East teams have a tough time down there. I've heard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, look at UConn. That's about as far east as you can
Dude,
get.
Dan
and still be
Hurley,
in the
dude.
continent.
Oh,
Dan
my gosh,
Hurley.
man.
Do you see that clip of him just like his soul leaving his body?
He fell to his knees.
Yeah.
like what? That was like, man.
If he
He's a
loses,
psychopath.
if they lose a couple more games, man, like they're gonna
It
need
could get
to,
ugly.
yeah, they're gonna admit him into an insane asylum. He's
If-
like,
Man, I don't know.
This is a man who's just won 2 consecutive championships, by the way.
yeah.
Like,
Did you see
absolutely out of his skull.
Did you see that he said something to the media about, I don't know what the exact quote was, but it was something along the lines of back-to-back champions never get treated like this. And it's like, so you're telling the entire world that you want the refs to give you preferential treatment. That's the
Yeah,
most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard in my life.
Like, I would get that if he went to like a Chili's and they gave him a high top instead of a
Yeah.
I would say that directly to the hostess.
Yeah.
But when you're saying that to ESPN, like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
Dude, that's crazy.
Do you remember when Sean was talking about like the hierarchy of coaches or whatever?
Yo, dude, we were talking about it last stream. He
Yeah.
finally gets some refs that aren't like like Big East refs that are treating him like what he wants to be treated like.
I saw a tweet that was like Hurley was saying something along the lines of like, these refs clearly don't know the Big East hierarchy or some crap like that.
They don't know the Xavier media bias.
Yeah. That Xavier media bias is crazy.
Bagel man.
You can't salvage the call.
Did you guys see what Slagle just put in the chat?
What did he say?
I don't see it.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's on Twitter or no, it's
Swift.
on YouTube. Yeah, the thing about Taylor Swift.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like Hurley, dude. Like,
it would probably help.
Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't realize Bagel Man. I didn't make the connection there.
Slagle's Bagels. For the best bagels, come to Slagle's.
It's just funny that like we have Sean Miller and he's like relatively crazy as a coach, and it's just like we're in a conference with a guy who's like 5 times as crazy as Sean Miller. Like it's just like what the hell?
Dude, when you watch the post-game interviews with Hurley when things aren't going well, it's like his voice and his cadence and the way he talks, it just gives the vibes of like an interrogation. Like the way he talks is like he sounds like a psycho. I mean,
he's a psycho.
There's no doubting that he's a good coach, but some of his antics on the court, like getting that technical against oh my gosh, who was it? Who did they we lost him. Who did they lose to first? Hold on here. There we go.
I look good.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear it.
Great, even. No, they can hear you. I don't know why you're. You're on
We,
top.
we wanted to think outside the box. We're underneath the score graphic right now. Just wanted to change it up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's quick. It's I don't even know how that works.
Dude, tech
do you
support.
even know like
IT baby.
how this happens? Like this.
Not at all.
Like
That's
Streamlabs.
That's the funniest thing about this is like I feel like in traditional media it's like the star Kenny just shows up and just does it.
Yeah.
But here it's just like we just show up and do it, and Kenny's the one like doing all this.
Bro, I'd be drawing this by hand. I don't even know how to do it.
Just like, yeah, Disney style.
Or like with a printer.
That'd be funny branding,
A
actually.
big printer,
He does.
guys.
Bagel man. I think he does have a dark passenger. Maybe we need to let him win.
What's Feathers up to? He's actually texting us right now, believe it or not.
Is he?
I have my phone on D&D because the phone is the camera. Shout out iPhone 11. Look at that mid-court logo. Do you see what's wrong with it?
God.
Do you see what's wrong with it?
I'm trying to find the exact thing you're talking about.
Once it pans out, you have to
That's
see
a
the
travel.
whole thing.
I will be honest, it's a beautiful logo.
It's not a bad logo.
It's just huge.
No, but the hugeness is not the problem.
Okay.
It rarely is.
We got to find a way to make money on this.
It's simply
It's just
too good.
It's too good.
All right, perhaps.
probably got fries on it.
Man, you chucked it in the trash.
Just chuck it in the trash.
Let's go, baby!
All right.
All right. Should
Can we get a call?
Don't,
All right, here you go.
zoom in on a player. Show us the full court look.
I don't have the
we
camera.
don't need to see.
I'm not doing this, Coop. Why are you yelling at me?
We don't need
Here
to
we
see.
go.
Okay, here we go. All right, look at it. Look at the basketball.
Sunset?
The actual ball.
Yeah. It's like a half ball.
But
It's like a
What a-
half ball.
It's like the sun.
it's
I
not.
get it.
It's not. I get that. That's the creative.
What's wrong with the ball?
It's.
Come on.
Come on, baby!
It's not in the middle.
Oh, it's not centered.
It's
what
not
the
centered.
fuck? Why?
I don't know.
That makes no sense to me. Wow, that's ridiculous. I can't unsee
Isn't that stupid?
Wow, I did.
The
Wow.
line in the middle of the ball. And if you know anything about a basketball, if you looked at it, a line, if you rotate the ball right, that line's going to be in the middle.
Yeah, that's wild. That's just poor attention to detail.
Ball don't lie in the middle.
I don't think I'm ever going to be the same after that.
Nothing was the same, dog.
Is Santa Claus still in New York?
Dang, there
Let's go, baby!
10-point game.
I like that a lot. Dude, Conwell, not shy.
Get on that ball.
Get it.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
Yes, sir.
That's
See,
right.
now we're talking. This is
Oh,
exactly
sure.
what we needed. It's a good looking
Foster
shot.
jumper. It is
Yes,
a good shot. I like
this
it.
is exactly what we talked about that this team needed. Defensive plays, getting in transition, getting into paint. This is like exactly. And look, the fans are getting into it. Let's go. This is exactly what we freaking needed, boys.
And the lead's down to 8 because that's what Xavier just did.
I don't like that.
Did
Dude,
they call-
Foster's a dog.
He is,
I know he
yeah.
is.
He is just a Sean Miller basketball player.
All right, I need to turn a little bit of sound on because I need to know when they're calling fouls and stuff.
Caldwell's got to be one of those guys, Coop. Like, I don't care if he's missed 10 in a row. He will shoot the next shot in rhythm without even hesitating for a quick second.
And even to us, even if he had missed 10 in a row, I'm still comfortable with it. Every shot looks good.
It does. It really does. You expect him to. It's like when Redford was here. Like it's like you just expect every.
There's no range. Like it's going down.
You expect every shot that goes up to go.
Yeah. Back to Feathers. He has like family in town or friends in town. We miss him dearly. We hope he's well.
He did text us. And I just didn't think it would logistically make enough sense. We didn't get a chance to bring it up. He's like, I have a halftime speech if you guys are ready.
Oh, let's go, McKnight.
Oh my God, that rebound!
What a rebound! Oh, okay.
Wow.
There we go.
All right, come on, Davion.
Come on, Davion.
Hit it.
That's a good look, though.
I don't hate it.
That was the most impressive rebound I've ever seen from someone that height. Not ideal. That's a 6-point swing. Didn't love that. Didn't love that. If I'm being completely honest about this. Why is that not centered, dude?
Yeah, right.
What are we doing?
I was telling Coop, I feel like somebody, they put that down there. We're like, well, we can't get a new one at this point. Just put it down.
It's like I painted the whole thing already. What's done is done. 3-man on. I don't know about that shot.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Get on that.
Well, we
Let's
at
go.
least got some.
Give it to Dalen.
Love that.
I mean, I just feel like that ball's got to go to Dalen Swain.
I see why you would feel that way. I agree. But I will say, here's a positive on this whole. Like, I feel like the vibe has changed. I mean, we're getting on transition. We're making defensive plays, which I feel like is exactly what we talked about at halftime. So I feel like it's a different pace, which is nice.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
get Paul Scruggs energy from like afar when you see like number one. Yeah.
You know, it somehow already shifted to Des Claude.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel that. Oh, 3 fouls for your boy Golden. I like that.
That is good.
Big
That's
fan.
good news. Yeah. 3 fouls for Wolf would be better.
That would be better. But it's a stock bump nonetheless, for sure.
Yeah.
Hughley and Hunter both coming in, huh?
Yep. Double H.
That Golden, he looks like an old school college basketball player.
Yeah.
Just his face. Was it just me, or when you were a kid watching college basketball, did they just look older?
Oh, yeah, dude. Whenever I was a kid watching Kenny play basketball, I'm like, that dude is
He's
39.
old as hell. I remember when Xavier was playing West Virginia in the Sweet 16 to go to the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
And there was a guy with like his head in his hands, and he was like legit bald as hell. Like, I just feel like when I was a kid, they just looked like grown ass fucking men.
Dude, Jared Sullinger, I'm like, that dude has like
Oh my god.
a pension from a company.
Facts.
Yeah, he looked old to me when I
Yeah.
was playing.
Not to brag, but I lost to Jared Soldier's AAU team by 50. Not to brag,
Yeah.
of course.
That's not bad. 43 is a massive.
It was literally the day I was 12 years old. It was literally the day I was like, yep, no future in basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, Emily's in
Absolutely
the
not.
chat.
Who that?
Emily, she says thanks for
Oh, I've
making
heard of her.
thanks for making us feel old, Coop.
Oh, my bad. I mean, I don't.
Way to go, man.
I wasn't like a kid. I was in high school. I just wanted to.
You offended the first lady
catch a
of the Roll
stray.
Blob podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Miss Blob.
Emily, I miss you. Can't wait to come up to Massillon sometime. I miss you guys. Not being there this summer, Kenny, took a piece of my soul. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah. Pig roast.
Yeah, I couldn't go
Pig
to the
roast went off
cookies.
without a hitch. We'll get you guys up here at some point.
Yeah, I miss. One thing I love about Kenny's like domain is it's just like homey up there, man. I love it. I love it up there.
They've got a good Starbucks in that Target. I'll tell you what.
Daddy did get some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. my mom and my sister are at that Starbucks like minimum twice a day.
Dude,
That specific one.
if you could invest points, like stars or whatever, Starbucks points,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I mean, that's generational wealth in points right now.
Nah.
Let's just say I don't pay for drinks at Starbucks.
Yeah. I know the Starbuck,
Yeah, right.
Mr. Starbuck.
Mr. Starbuck. He's related to Daddy Warbuck.
Yeah. Now there was a Starbucks logo on one of the courts. Whatever tournament San Diego State was playing in had a Starbucks logo on it. I don't really associate Starbucks with basketball.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I would think of anybody you would. Every time you come to the game, you got a Starbucks cup in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, I got Starbucks after work.
Daddy.
Daddy got a Starbucks. And then I came home and I watched the Auburn game and the Providence OU game. Made some pasta.
It's a good day.
Great day.
That's a great day. My favorite thing about when Daddy gets his Starbucks, Daddy's Coop, by the way, of course, is whenever he says Daddy needs a Starbucks, he just goes like full country mode,
Daddy needed Starbucks.
and I can't help but lose my. It's so funny.
Yeah, let me get a venti pink drink.
Yeah, Coop's got this whole alter ego, Kenny. It's amazing. Like we need to have this character on the podcast.
Dude, I've got cowboy boots.
Do you really?
Dude, yeah.
Get out of here. The lemon in you is strong.
Well,
Cowboy Coop, baby.
I started wearing cowboy boots for formal occasions like weddings and stuff. So like I'll wear a suit with cowboy boots.
How do you know if they're cowboy boots or cowgirl boots? Like what's the difference?
Just size.
Okay, fair enough. Does it matter?
Of the boot. The size of the
Yeah.
It's not the like the size of the boot that matters. It's what you do with it.
Okay, that's what I hear.
That's what I'm telling myself.
Yeah, John, that's pretty. Conwell, Foster, and Fremantle have 30 of 36 points.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, size. Simple obvious. Speaking of size, though, I mean, I can't get over Danny Wolf. I mean, he's 7 foot, and he's 4 of 4 from 3. That shouldn't be.
That's the difference in the game right there.
At least he's not 3 of 3 from 4.
It should be. Yeah, that wouldn't even make sense.
That would suck.
Yeah. But also, someone pointed out, like, what's that company called? The green company, Libman, or something like that. Who was it in the chat that said that they suck?
It was Bagel
Was
Man.
Libman the company?
Yeah,
The
someone
the
said
Libman
those
crew.
Yeah, someone said they suck.
Oh, the crew sucks? Or
That was
the company
Slagle.
sucks?
Yeah,
Come on, Hunter. Come on, baby. What are we
Looks
doing
like a
here?
rip off of like a cleaning product.
like I've seen that logo, but I never buy it.
Oh, fellas. I'm not a huge fan of giving the ball to the other team if I can be completely. If we're in the circle of trust here, I just don't love that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, weird.
Where are we playing? FSW? Flying Dutchman? All right, good. They finally missed. I like that.
FSW. Is that like the college that plays there?
I mean, I assume so.
Florida.
Southwest.
Southwest, yeah, that makes sense.
Airlines.
Yeah.
Dude.
Come on, baby.
Fort Myers.
Come on, baby.
Hey, Myers, your last name.
Again, I just don't love giving the ball to the other team.
Dude, it's just a travel.
I would. The make shots offense is one thing. I just want to play like the let's get shots offense.
I mean, 16 turnovers so far. Like, what are we
just
doing
want to see
right
us
now?
get a shot up.
Yeah, and you can't get a shot if you give the ball to the other team first.
J.J. Watson suffered, by the way.
Dude, J.J. Watt, you can't go to Culver's without looking at J.J. Watt's face 9 times.
He's like the football version of Shaq. Like, he will not turn down an advertisement.
And you know what commercial I'm sick and tired of?
Hit me.
Is the State Farm commercial with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, God.
And Andy Reid's like, Pomeruski, come on, say it.
See, I don't mind that one. The one that gets to me is the Novavax commercial, where they're like, basketball fans are built different. Have you seen those?
I don't even think
And it's just like this really weird animation where they're like like I don't know. I don't like it. Basketball.
Kenny,
fans
have you
are
watched
built
any of the
different.
All In series yet?
You know what, man? I haven't, which I'm ashamed of.
We are not all in yet. We're all in on watching it, but we're not all in on having viewed it.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
yeah.
I will watch it. I'm just letting them stack up. You know, I want to binge.
Low key, Kenny.
I'm gonna binge watch it.
Yeah. I wonder if we have a stream opportunity. Yeah, I don't know. But I plan on changing that. I'm all in that I will have watched all of them by the end of this weekend.
If Bound's in it, I'm watching.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera loves him. Dude, Bound, by the way, love it. He's just a gem to humanity. Big Bound
him
guy.
and Paul together are like a match made in
amazing.
heaven. They do great.
I love
You know, it's crazy because you see like a lot of bands or rap groups where it's the same people seeing each other all the time, and you're like, wow, they're like best friends. Then all of a sudden they break up, they hate each other, they're writing diss tracks about each other.
Right.
And I've kind of been like, I wonder if Baum and Paul ever like butt heads and it's like, no, we need this shot, no, we need to talk about this, or
It's
you
wholesome the
interrupted me.
entire time.
But I don't
No.
get that vibe.
It's always wholesome. They're the best.
Oh boy. Grady and Jack O'Grady and Matt, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not gonna comment on that.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I tend to agree.
I'm just kidding. Let's see what we got. Xavier current trends, 0 of their last 5 field goals.
Yep.
Is the trend your friend?
Not right now.
No, it's not. Correct answer.
You trend, you win, or something like that.
He's like
Sligo, I gave up on Grey's Anatomy long time ago.
You gave up on the Gray?
I watched it for a minute, for like the first 2 seasons. I feel like they're on season like 30 now.
Yeah, that's one of the shows that just won't die.
I dated a girl that wanted me to watch Grey's Anatomy with her, and I was like, this ain't gonna work.
Come on, let's go. Can we please just go on a run here?
Maybe.
Dude,
Oh,
what?
My God,
Atlanta.
that's an interception right there.
Hey, Yoskis.
Hey. Another
What
one.
is happening right now?
Turnover for turnover. Fremantle.
Okay.
Got it. All right. Man,
Who
it
is he?
feels like the game feels out of reach, and really it's not.
It's
Like,
only a 12-point game.
12 points isn't a great situation to find yourself in.
But
Considering,
with 14 minutes in the modern game, it's just not
Yeah.
that much. But it just, I get what you're saying,
it
though.
feels like Xavier's down by 27.
I agree.
Well, you need to force some turnovers and stop giving up wide open threes. That would be a good place to start.
Yep, that'll start. And the perimeter defense was something that I was reading up on about Michigan. It's just how good of a three-point shooting team they are.
It's ugly.
Statistically, they were pretty similar to Xavier coming into this game, and that was kind of going to be what determined who wins is the perimeter.
I like to
defense.
think that. Oh my! He tried to. Yeah, I like to think that if the logo was centered, we'd be winning by like 7.
It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Sean talks about that in the post game. Like, it just,
Yeah,
we got to get this figured out.
that's why we can't be in post-game pressers all the time.
At the very least, it would be the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a minimum 10-point differential. Let's be really real.
Have you ever thought about that? Like after you're like, I think about it in like football games. It's like, all right, if the Bengals would have wore the orange pants instead of the white pants today, would it have changed anything?
These rims are so. I'm playing Madden. We're never wearing normal uniforms.
That's all I think about.
Ever. NBA. If I'm playing 2K, we're wearing throwbacks 95% of the time.
Rebound the ball.
Dude, that Raptors court.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
eye candy. Zach, for the love of God, just.
Oh no,
Why
that's
are we?
92 turnovers today.
Why are we? What do you do? Travel?
If turning the ball over is cool.
Oh, they're saying personal foul on Conwell.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think that's what's called.
It's just
Oh, it was
not
a
up to
carry.
date. Yeah,
We
that's
have Davian McKnight, number 20 amount of turnovers. What is happening in this game?
It's 16 turnovers.
How are we only down? How are we only down 13? Honestly, that's a gift. Only being down 13.
Man, yeah. If you cut the turnovers and
That guy's a real shedder, dude. He's a real shedder, that guy. I'll tell you. I like the T sound.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be.
Man, I'm telling you. Tied for most turnovers at 13-18 in the second
Never
half in the
shut it.
history of college basketball.
I believe it.
Guys, can we just get a shot up?
Maddox. Oh,
Oh, for the love of God.
That's tough.
Okay, Hughley.
baby.
Yeah.
There we go. A little confidence.
He said, "Hey, chat, put some respect on my name,
Yeah.
baby."
Some confidence there.
I agree with Matt here. This is where the Dante Maddox breakout game starts.
It's a big time for it.
That's a travel. Absolutely a travel.
Good rebound, Zach. All right, baby.
I also don't love that Hughley's wearing yellow shoes.
Yeah, suboptimal choice there.
Why are you picking up your dribble there, bro?
I agree.
Look at him.
He's gonna shoot that.
Off the window.
Dude, honestly, this rim is like perfect for Zach Freeman. Like
Yeah.
anything inside of 8 feet, put that thing up. We're only down 9, baby. Vibes are up. The stock just got a boost.
A boost. I thought he transferred to like Oklahoma
Come on.
State.
Yeah,
You know where he's going. Just take it from him.
Good
rebound.
freaking.
All right.
Let's go.
Right place, right time.
Get in there. Get in there. Go, 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 go.
There's
Wow,
No call.
foul.
Okay.
I thought there'd be some whistles.
I agree.
Please
Please
hit
don't.
that.
Please don't. Thank God. No,
Okay,
that just went
well,
right to
that
him.
went.
It's unfortunate bounce, but that's all right.
1, 2, 3.
I do like the change in speed.
Dang it!
though.
Offensive rebound.
I think the speed of the game, I think, is in Xavier's favor here. It just felt like it was just half court all first half. Maddox? No, sir.
Way too strong.
No, sir. I'm ready for Ryan Conwell to get back in the game. Okay, looks like he's at the scores table.
Do you guys remember before the season when I was talking about how it was going to be tough for Swain to find minutes because of the guys that were on the team?
Yeah.
The crazy thing is that fear that I had was directed at the wrong person. It should have been directed at Maddox. They're having trouble finding a way to play Conwell and Maddox at the same time.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
I think we
And
talked about that a little bit.
There's no way you're taking Conwell out of the game for any extended stretch.
There's just so many guards on this team. I mean, there are so many guards on this roster.
Stevie, it's really not that bad. We're shooting. Here, wait, this isn't. Stat broadcast isn't updating for some reason.
What stinks, too, is I feel like there's been multiple opportunities for Xavier to kind of, like, get their foot in the door here. Like, where we knocked it down at 9 or 8, and then we just turned the ball over again and give them good shots.
Yep.
No, but Kenny, you're exactly right. And go ahead.
Hold on 1 second, Slagle. I don't know if you're joking or not, but we've been talking about the logo being off center since like 3 minutes into the South Carolina game.
Yeah, it has,
Ruined my weekend.
It's disturbing.
It's
It
ruined my.
It ruined his weekend, and we're not even to the weekend yet.
I know. That's
Yeah,
how bad it is. I know.
It's.
Now, what were you
not
gonna say,
sitting
Cap?
well.
I don't remember.
It was something we were talking about Swain and Freeman, or Swain and.
Oh no! Yeah, you hit a good point. You hit a good point. Yeah, I'm ridiculous. Cap is back, by the way. Mid-season form is back. But you're right. When you look at the lineup too, it's like I feel like McKnight and Conwell are both guys that are really difficult to take out. So
Right.
if you're a guard behind them, a Maddox or a Trey Green, like those are tough minutes to get.
And I don't know if it's that. If it's Maddox's defense at the 2, or if it's Conwell's defense at the 3 that is stopping them from being able to play together. Because offensively, I think they fit in really well together.
I tend to agree.
But
Is
defensively,
it a length issue maybe?
it could be. I mean,
Because Foster just brings such a toughness, and I feel like he's just a little bit longer, like obviously from a height perspective and like his wingspan. I feel like he just plays bigger. In my head, like Maddox is like 6'2" and Foster's like 6'5", but that's just maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't even know.
But Foster just does everything, dude. I really like his game.
To answer, is it Stevie is Simple Hobbies?
Yeah.
The 3-point percentage is 36% for Xavier.
Not that bad.
For some reason, my stat broadcast isn't updating.
Yeah, mine's not either.
How long has that girl for Iowa State been in college?
Oh, dude, I know.
Longer than Zach Freemantle.
Yeah, I went to ESPN for stat broadcast. Just wasn't updated.
Can I do a quick shout out to the Xavier women's team?
Yeah,
racking up some dubs.
They are getting some dubs with the new coach, and future's bright.
Oh, that kid's holding up a Freeze jersey. That's sweet. Matt Traore, dude, I've been saying it since Miller came out and did that interview about Traore, talking about how they were going to replace him. Man, he was another guy like Foster that I think was kind of undersold when he committed. We didn't even know what his actual first name was until like 2 weeks before the season.
I know.
But like, and I mean, I'm not saying that out of disrespect. It was just like you didn't hear really people talking about him that much. But then Miller comes out and he's talking about how they're going to have trouble replacing him. It's going to have to be a team effort. And I was like, man, I know that there's some coach speak in there, but at the same time, oh, really? Yeah, I'll have to check. I'm going to check that out soon. But I don't know. It just seems like he was going to be a much bigger part of the team than I think any of us really thought.
Yeah.
And it's like, to be fair.
Except Ahmad. Ahmad was all over it.
Right.
Yeah, but to be fair, there were like how many and you talked about it too. It's like Foster got lost in the shuffle. And look how valuable he is to this team. Like,
right.
I mean, we brought in 6 transfers. I mean, it's so much turnover. So, yeah, it stinks, man. I think there's always going to be like that what if, but you know, it's the business of the game. You can't feel bad for yourself. I mean, like next man up. Like you got to produce. Like that's just part of the game. You know. At the end of the day, like this roster is loaded. Like if there was a roster that could afford an injury, it's this one. Like no excuses, man. This team's loaded. I'm excited to see what he does next season.
Right. We need to see something out of.
Get it to Trey.
Nice.
That's a tough shot.
That's nice.
That is a tough shot, dude. He's just a nice dude. I feel like I'm just gonna say this about him all season.
Same.
He just makes winning plays.
I feel like Foster's one of those guys too, where like you notice the plays and then you look down and he has 15 points.
Absolutely. Dude, Brunson at 37. Like it's crazy that
they're going at Trey right now, man.
Oh, I know.
He was just the epitome of like good college player will not be good in the league.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Jalen Brunson. Like slow as molasses. I feel like he's not an inch over 6 feet. Like he is just the prototypical non-NBA player.
Yeah. Like he looks identical to my UPS driver.
Oh man. I was like, he's gonna be a problem overseas, but he's not gonna touch it.
He would have been overseas elite.
The NBA's changed. It really has.
What is
that?
that?
I feel like it's gone a lot away from like you have to be 6'4".
Yeah.
That's a big-to-big ball screen where they switched, and he just drove the ball directly to the basket. Like, what are we doing?
All right, Conwell. It's your team, baby. Your world. Let's go. Hit that. I wanted to shoot that, but that's a good drive.
Yeah.
I'd rather you shot the 3.
Not it.
Foster. Okay.
Yeah.
Our ball.
Deflected.
Our ball.
Oh, man.
Our ball.
Don't they know Cap is back?
Not
I
yet.
got to get the word out.
Maybe you need a
I mean, I would assume Sean told him.
forward cap. I mean,
Yeah.
rally cap.
I mean, something's going to have to happen to the Cap. There has to be a change made. Let's say this.
Yeah.
Next dead ball, next TV timeout, if we don't have a vibe change, we're creating a vibe change.
Yeah, we've got to do.
We got to Quincy Oliveri this thing for to get after.
It was 4-on-5 for a minute.
Let's go, baby. That's a vibe change.
Man.
That's a vibe change.
All right.
See, I like that from Cabo.
All right, now this is the thing. We need a kill right here. 3 stops in a row and we're back in the game.
Wolf.
What are we doing?
Well,
Yo, that might be a foul.
yeah, that's going to be a foul on Hughley.
Did he throw his arms up? Like, what did I do?
I'm gonna get Sister Fleming on the stream. I don't know.
Let's
I don't know,
see.
man. That might be. I think we have a better chance of getting like LeBron on the stream than Sister Fleming.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot with anybody.
I heard she's still working. I'm being dead serious.
She was. I mean, I'm not even joking. I think she was in her 80s when I was in school. She's got to be over 100 years
Dude,
old.
she's like 92, 93, 94, something like that.
She the crazy thing about her was, and I don't know if she still does, obviously, because she's even older than when I was playing. But she used to work out every day. She would go on like 3-mile walks, and she had a little trampoline that she would jump on as like a workout.
She's a monster, dude.
Oh, dude,
like,
it was
honestly,
insane.
she is just like one of the most productive human beings you could ever care to be around. It's ridiculous.
He transferred from Ohio State, Roddy Gale Jr.
I was
It's
dying
it's
at
disgusting.
one of the TBT games we won, and they were like, "All right, let's bring Sister Fleming down to put the thing on."
Dude,
JP had no
man,
time.
man.
JP had no time to be patient with Sister. That was one of my favorite things. Like,
Another turnover. That's 19 turnovers.
that is atrocious. Absolutely disgusting.
Dude, Miller is going to
Oh.
obliterate the big guys.
It's rough. And to only be down 10.
Dude, Hunter, get over there.
No, I don't like that.
Look at this shit, man.
How do you? Oh. Kenny, you got us by about 3 seconds.
All right.
Come on, Marcus. Hey, to get out of that possession without a bucket, though, I'll take it.
Right. Dude, Hunter, that's another. They could have called that too.
Oh, over the back.
No, wait. What time are you at?
7:58.
Yeah, okay. We're right with you. I'm talking about the. Dude, he's.
Oh yeah. Dude, that was such a stupid pass. What the hell are they doing? To not get that ball is frustrating. I'm thinking dead ball. The Cap's going forward. The Cap is back right now, but
Yeah.
the Cap's about to be going forward. Do not, for the love of God. Let's go, Caldwell. Come on, baby. He's gonna shoot that. Get in there, dude. He's
Man.
an effortless bucket. Absolutely effortless bucket.
Without looking, how many points do you think Fremantle has right now?
I'm gonna say 16.
Close 14.
Stupid logo.
He does have 10 rebounds as well. You know what that means.
I do know what that means. He didn't get that one, which I don't like. Did not care for that. All right, it's game time, fellas. It's lock-in season. It is lock-in season. All right, I'm not even gonna wait for the TV. Hat's got to go forward now. We don't have
I
time.
think so,
We
yeah.
don't have time.
What time are you guys at right now?
6:32,
Okay.
and we've got the timeout.
10:13.
Yeah, Kenny, it's 10:13 p.m.
God. Oh, all right. Caps forward.
Dude, you look at the logos, XM. No wonder this game can't be serious. Thanks.
I need to go get
These
a freaking
people don't
pop.
like that
I'll be
one.
right back.
Where's the OSU gear? Put it on.
Oh, damn it.
Should I?
Yeah, I don't think we have an option.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be right
It's time to
back.
pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
Go Bucks. God damn it. Go Bucks. Can I get an OH? I want to kill myself. God, I'm doing Buck stuff. God bless America. I feel like Bob Knight in that interview. Like, God damn! It just pisses me off. Have you ever seen that interview with Bob Knight where he like just loses his mind like mid-interview?
No, I haven't.
He's like talking to himself and he's like mid-sentence and he's like, God damn it! And he just starts like flipping out. He's like, F this show, fuck this.
Oh,
And it's like, no one even said anything. Like, all it was him talking to himself. And he just gets so
worse
pissed.
than the Jim Rome one where that guy had the meltdown.
Oh, dude, they're both.
That's a classic.
God, dude, that's one of my YouTube binges that I love doing just for comfort. It's like just people freakouts in sports.
Meltdown.
So
yeah.
Dicka. Oh, they're the best. Chat, favorite sports freakout? It can be interview. It can be Lou Piniella. What's your favorite sports freakout? Yeah, Matt, I appreciate the idea, even though I don't like Ohio State at all. I'm here for the idea. Whatever gets the Muskies a win, I will sell my soul to the absolute devil. Let's go. Kenny, what's your favorite sports freakout? Like interview. I was talking about Bob Knight. There's a classic Bob Knight interview. He just freaks out. What's your favorite like or sports interview of all time? Playoffs.
Honestly,
Practice.
it's probably 2 after the crosstown shootout.
Oh yeah, that's the correct answer. I'm a man. I'm 40. That's a
Dude, there are some good ones, but I like 2s was just
elite. Oh man, I forgot about that one. That's a classic.
That was a crazy one, dude.
I did like Coach Mack was a good interview post game too. Coach Mack gave some good ones.
I'll tell you who the best interviews were.
Rally Cat.
Was Charlie Cole from Miami of Ohio.
Oh, dude, he was insane.
Dude, some of his interviews, man, when he's like, they lost to, like, was it Duke or Kentucky? I think they lost to Kentucky, and they were winning the whole game, and they ended up losing by like 1 point. And the interviewer was like, "How did you guys let that one get away?" And he was just like, "Let that one get away. All I'm hearing is lottery pick this, first round draft pick that, and you're gonna sit here and ask me how we gave it away?" That was by far one of the. And then the one when he was like, "Were you guys?" They were playing against Duke, and they asked him if his team was nervous before the game. And he was like, "Let me ask you something. Are you afraid of bears?"
Dude, he said some off the wall.
Oh, dude, he was incredible.
Said some off the wall stuff.
And he was literally the nicest dude.
He was there forever.
Yeah.
Really, really great coach. I kind of miss the Sears with Miami. By the way, shouts to Travis Steele, 100th victory.
Yeah. That's a lot for one season.
That is a lot. All right, guys, we did the thing. I sold my soul to the devil. You got me saying nice things about Ohio State.
Hit that shit. No.
That was
nowhere near.
Not even close.
That was like Ohio State's field goal against Georgia.
You don't know what it's done to my soul. I mean, we've got a freaking logo that's not even centered. I'm saying nice things about Ohio State.
Maddox, man, that is 100% Maddox right there.
Fellas. I thought we were going to play the undefeated season game.
Yeah.
Golly. Guys, don't like it.
Starting to feel like 4 hours of Call of Duty.
Yes, that's all right. With Quincy?
If he didn't have a game, I'm sure.
If he was a real one, he'd skip for you.
I mean, look at this, though. Like, let's go. Swain,
Thanks,
get out.
Glenn.
Go.
Yes, sir.
That's a foul. Call the foul.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a stupid foul. Let's go, baby. Oh, wait.
I hope.
I hate myself.
Look, you see he's talking to him. He's hugged up to his guy on the 3-point line on the opposite side of the ball. It's a wide open layup. Like, I mean, this is elementary school stuff. This isn't a Xavier thing. Just get your ass in the paint. The ball screen's on the other side of the court.
I mean, Kenny said it.
He did say it.
He
Yeah,
did.
you're right.
Last I checked.
Man.
Come on, baby.
Man,
That's just not
got
good.
it.
Ball needs to go in the bucket more, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
Not for them.
Dude, somebody get in there and help Swain.
Not looking good, fellas. 51-66, 4.5 minutes left.
All right, Slago, man. See you guys. Or see you later. Have a good Thanksgiving, man.
Come on, Foster. Well, Cap is back on the stream.
Yeah.
Cap is back. Back to taking L's on the freaking stream.
Yeah. One thing I was reading up on is how good Michigan's defense is. And in the paint, they were only allowing, like, it was something stupid, like 26% or something like that. And Xavier is shooting, 20 of 52 from the floor, 38%, which is equal to their three-point shooting. So,
And not to mention the turnovers. That's not ideal, I would say.
yeah, 19 turnovers.
Suboptimal.
Um,
Suboptimal.
Cap, how many pierogies do you think you could eat in 90 seconds?
Depends on how big they are. I'm gonna go a solid 8, 9.
What's a pierogi?
Amazingness, just delicious.
It's like a mashed potato filled ravioli.
Really? Damn.
Slap.
Sounds good.
It's very good. Apparently Joey Chestnut just ate 47 in 90 seconds at a Cavs game.
47.
At a Cavs game? What the hell?
Joey Chestnut's back. Let's go.
What's his real name?
What, Joey Chestnut?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
I think it's
Joseph
Joey
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
You would think. So,
Dude,
like,
did you guys watch that eating contest on Netflix this summer?
No.
Did not.
I can't remember the guy's name, but he's like the rival of Joey Chestnut, and it was hysterical, man. Like, it's this man. What was his name? Does anybody in the chat know what his name was? But they were like doing the interview, and they were talking about the rivalry.
Kobayashi?
Yes, that's what it was.
I know.
They were doing they're doing the interview, talking about like the rivalry and blah blah blah. And that's off his face. That's rough.
Get this crap off me.
So
Ohio State.
they're doing this. They're doing the whole thing, and Joey Chestnut beat him the first time. Came out, beat him again, and then the dude came out and said that he couldn't do it anymore because he injured his jaw. And so then, like, he injured his jaw. It was a whole thing, and then he decided that he wasn't going to be in the World Eating Federation or whatever. So they wouldn't let him compete against Joey Chestnut, and he came to the event anyway. And they like kicked him off the stage, and like he acted like it was like some like great injustice that they wouldn't let him do it. And like he literally signed a contract with another company. And he just did it for show to make it seem like Joey Chestnut was trying to dodge him.
Oh,
it was,
my God.
dude. It was so funny, man, because it's
That's
so. I mean, it's so serious.
Professional eating, too. It's like absolute circus show of an event. It is fun to watch, though, 4th of July. That's a good time.
Yeah, I'm getting real close to turning this shit off.
Yeah, there's not much hope here. Just
What is this crap, bro? Look at this.
it's a 13-0 run for Michigan after that basket. So
Sometimes the ball bounces your way, boys, and today's not our day.
Let's go ahead and turn the scoreboard off.
yeah, this one's
Yeah, but I'd say at this point we can talk about anything else. But
Yeah.
I think the game. Coop, I officially think the game's out of the oven. It's cooked.
Yeah, I think chat we're cooked.
Yeah, we are cooked. We are screwed.
And let's see, who does Xavier play next? South Carolina State. When? December 1st at 4:30 p.m. on Fox Sports 1. When's December 1st, you ask? It's on a Sunday.
When's December 1st, you ask? It's in 4 days.
Yeah, I guess it is just like not far away. Sounds like a real long time away, but perhaps it'll be a December to remember because Xavier has TCU, at UC, at UConn, at home against Marquette, and then finishing up with Seton Hall and Georgetown. But some tough games in December. That'll be we'll learn a lot about this team over the next month for sure.
Stevie, are you still in the chat?
I just tweeted that UConn's mediocrity's really bled into the rest of the league. It's sad.
That's a great tweet. That is a great tweet. Matt,
Twitter's
you
a better
correct.
place. Twitter's a better place when Cap's around.
Thank you.
It is, yeah.
It's good to be back.
That dipping into my meme folder or whatever, I was laughing my ass off at that.
Yeah, I thought that was a good way to come back. Thank you, Jimmy. God, it stinks like UConn mediocrity in here, man. Freaking UConn.
Well, maybe we can do what they do on radio broadcasts when it gets slow, where they're like, well, let's go around the league with scores. So that's what we'll do.
Yeah, let's go around the league.
Marquette is leading Stonehill 79-52 halfway through the second half.
Heard it's an up year for Stonehill, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
Up the hill, they call it. Up the Stonehill.
That's what I've heard. All uphill from here.
Texas A&M, Texas Agriculture and Military. They beat Creighton today, 77-73. Creighton falls to 4-3 on the season. The Oklahoma Sooners beat the Providence Friars 79-77.
Sooner or later we'll go.
Villanova takes down Ryder
Hardly know her.
72-48. And later tonight we have the Battle of
Banger.
Pure Evil. A great game. Will we be awake for it? Because tip-off's at midnight. Number 2, as of now, number 2.
It's actually fake news. It's 11:59.
UConn plays the Dayton Flyers at midnight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2.
Let's get the facts right here.
And Xavier, we don't need to talk about that game.
No, we do. And that's what's going on around the league.
Brought to you by
Banana Duck.
Banana Duck.
We got bananas. We got ducks. Let's combine them. Oh, well, fellas, what do we want to talk about? 'Cause I don't want to talk about the game.
What games do we have
See
tomorrow?
what the chat's talking about. Dude, if Sean Miller doesn't have an I'm a man, I'm 40 post-game presser, I'm going to be pretty upset.
Davidson plays Providence tomorrow, and Northwestern plays Butler.
Notre Dame football.
Notre Dame football,
shit.
baby.
Damn it. Better than baseball.
Notre Dame football.
What? Let's get a Notre Dame football update, Kenny. How about a Notre Dame football update? How we doing?
Doing great. Can't pass the ball. Can't catch the ball. Can run the ball really well. Can't kick field goals, but we're ranked number 5, so it's good.
Now ranked number 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. So we might have a Coop versus Kenny playoff game.
Oh, I hope so.
That would be
There
amazing.
Absolutely could be.
That'd be great news for an Ohio State fan.
Not in the Dynasty League.
And
Sounds
the-
like
Xavier
graphic
watch-
issues.
Xavier
No
watches
way.
those.
Yeah, hopefully so, John. Ducks and Bucks in Indy, hopefully.
Fremantle absolutely massacred that
And good chance that Ohio State and Oregon play each other 2 more times this year.
team. Started hardly know where it came to.
True. Presented by Starter King.
Go Ducks. John, I like the cut of your jib, pal. Go
Just-
Ducks.
It's just something about you. I can't put a finger
I
on it.
can't put my finger on it. It's intangible, but I love it. That was actually a beautiful pass. It's just not fun to watch. This is painful. We got a timeout left. I'm just looking at the glass half full here.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh boy,
Can't take them with you.
not gonna be a fun timeout.
Not going to be a fun post game. I mean, what game was it where Sean was saying if you don't play with intensity and on defense, you're not going to play for Xavier? What
Who you
game
play
was
for?
that? Against, was that the Siena game? But I don't know. I'm curious to hear
How many games away are we
what the
from the UC
postgame
game?
says. At least one.
Right, you are.
Well, I know we've got South Carolina State. I don't really believe in looking ahead.
South Carolina is a state, last I checked.
How many games before the crosstown shootout, you say? We've got SC State, TCU, Morgan State. And the
See,
shootout.
I was gonna say, like, if you're gonna lose, like, do it right before the shootout. Get nice and pissed off.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm just gonna say bad day to be SC State. If I'm SC State, I'm pretty.
Yeah.
F.
Probably the only Big East team to ever play South Carolina and then South Carolina State within the same week.
Is Morgan State.
Not yet.
But the good thing about the UC game is, like, I like the scheduling because right after that we played UConn, so easy dub.
Yeah.
You know? So
yeah.
I like that scheduling because you want to get the shootout around easy games.
You do, yeah. Sandwiched in between Morgan State and UConn.
Yeah, absolutely. So we like that. And it's on the road, so I'm not really worried about that. I mean, they suck. So,
Yeah.
dude, if they don't beat Dayton tonight, I am selling all my UConn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, that's a great, like, 5th place game.
That's a banger of fifth place game, absolutely. Day 10, excuse me.
Yeah, day 10. I thought it was a 27.
You know, call it
Michigan
Big East.
Michigan's currently chanting "Beat Ohio."
Beat. Okay, we're banking threes. All right, see, it's just their day. It's just their day.
Oh man,
You know, it's funny because they think they're disrespecting Ohio State by just calling it Ohio, but literally, like, Ohio State says OHIO. It's called Ohio Stadium. The fight song says, let's win a game for Ohio. Like, that doesn't even say Ohio State.
What's a sloopy?
A Sloopy, I'll show you.
It sounds raunchy.
it's a
does,
fox or something.
Yeah.
Well, they just do all this weird stuff. They're like, hang on, sloopy.
Pig on Sloopy. Well, that was because of the McCoy brothers or something.
So it's not the dog from Charlie Brown.
No.
Oh, okay.
Thomas, my favorite overseas memory. I mean, really nothing. I mean, basketball. The basketball was fun, but getting to do all of the traveling and stuff that we got to do over there. I think probably the most fun thing that my wife and I did was we went to Kiruna, Sweden, and got to ride like sled dogs and see the northern lights and stuff in the Arctic Circle. That was one of the coolest experiences of my life.
God, and Dogecoin's down. God damn it. Because this night get any worse. Kenny,
Dogecoin is down how much?
Do you own Dogecoin, Kenny?
Yeah, of course I do.
I have some Dogecoin.
That's hilarious.
What's going on with Dogecoin? What happened?
Ian, we love you. Oh, it's just a little 5% dump. Nothing crazy. But it is up 4% today, so it's been a good day. That chart is crazy, bro. Bitcoin at 95K. We could turn this into a crypto chat.
I'm gonna turn this into a Call of Duty chat right now. I gotta
Yes, sir.
I gotta get this off my brain. Everybody, I love you. Thanks for joining us. We had 561 viewers tonight.
Yeah, thanks
It
to
was
Quincy.
a great night. Yeah,
Thanks
Quincy
to
really.
everyone watching,
The
chatting.
Quincy effect.
I like to think he was responsible for about 3 of those.
Right.
Yeah, brighter days ahead. Kenny, 2 more words.
Yeah.
Besides Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah. Happy Thanksgiving first and foremost. Second.